Zoro and Nestec. Zoro, we're going to be seeing Joker coming off of a win over Luma on Monday's local. Nestec, I have no idea who he's going to be playing because he's so cringe and plays like 15 different characters and they're all terrible.
This isn't bad.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, I meant his are terrible. Because because Nestec is the worst player I've ever seen. But yeah, if I had to guess, we're probably going to be seeing Falcon. Probably not. We're probably going to be seeing Ness or maybe the Clown Car. Ooh, Nestec going immediately full cringe and deciding to strike instead of PS2. Yeah, I wonder why. Yeah. Except FD is DK's best stage. You're not wrong. Speaking of FD, we're going here. So I think this stage, I don't want to say much before Nestec picks a character. Okay, you were right, Raichu. It is Falcon. I think this stage is interesting. I mean, there's really not a bad stage for Joker. It does take away some of the things that he can do with platforms, like drag bombs into up smash on the platform, but it does give him a lot of maneuverability without having to deal with it like that. They can't really get away from these up air strings, hopefully, if he can do his spacing and stuff right. The Nestec Falcon, this is a new one for me. I don't know if this is something he's been labbing. I'm a big fan of Captain Falcon myself. But right now, he just can't really seem to get in. Okay, good use of the... Gonna hope that was a misinput. So this is gonna be part of the problem. Falcon is gonna have a really hard time getting off of the ledge, especially against a character like Joker, and this is still pre-Arsene. Good DI from Zoro. Really just don't sit still when you get hit by like a rapid boost or something like that, so it doesn't confirm into a knee or anything like that. Dash attack gonna do it. I think he air dodged a little prematurely there, which caused that. Arsene's on deck. Let's see if... Ooh, going deep. Almost getting caught out for it, but instead getting the kill. Whether that's an out or down, Zoro was not surviving that one. Okay, we got a pretty even game here. Zoro playing in some of these low percent strings. The interesting use of the Raptor boost off stage. Just trying to probably throw off Zoro with a recovery option he was expecting. Gonna punish the Rebels guard, but not really get much off it. Nestec looking really for anything. Okay, good. Good use of the Tomahawk to get into that second string. And again, yeah, no platform to kind of assist with some of those drag downs. So not quite going to get the follow-up. Nestec going the wrong way, but not getting punished for it once again. Alright. Both of them looking for that next big hit to try and seal this out. Zoro. Nestec should have probably tried to play just a little bit patient for a bit since Arsene was almost gone then. Zoro's going to take full advantage of this, try and rack percent, maybe even, it's unlikely, but if he can last long enough to get another bit of Arsene. Ooh, good tech. Gentlemen, not quite going to do it. Rapid Jet might have. Weak knee. Going to lead to the return of Arsene in just a moment. There it is. He's definitely going to be looking to try and seal this stock out. Oh, he's got it. Not giving Nestec the chance to try and rally back. Down there in the back air. Good. Again, not really having the easiest time getting off ledge and recovering control. Back throw, not quite going to do it. Nestec looking to go deep, trying to finally seal the second stock, but Zoro is just so... Okay, good drift. Zoro a little premature on the punish, but I understand you don't want to try and get, mixed up. Once again, Raptor Boost just trying to go straight to the ledge. Back to this time should do it. Okay, next tech has a hill to climb, but if there's any character that can get a quick, kind of flashy 0 to death, it is Captain Douglas J. Falcon. Good use of the gentleman. Ooh, good turnaround grab back there. Gonna seal it. Zoro takes game 1.
No time to waste.
Yeah, Nestex and Patience. I don't know. I mean, Falcon is a character that, you know, does have to approach in this matchup. You know, Joker can sit there with guns, with Aha, try and kind of wall him out, and it's up to, and, you know, a wall of those back airs. So it really is kind of Nestec having to kind of fight through all of those things to try and get it, to get that grab, to get that gentleman, to lead into possible follow-ups. Just thinking about where they're going. I think I heard Battlefield Strike, but I'm not sure. Going to small battlefield. You know, this is one of those. I don't think there is, other than the fact that Joker just normally wins the matchup, I don't think this stage really shifts things in one way or the other. It's a pretty just good stage for most characters. Let's see what kind of adaptations Nestic can do. Okay, good. Using the armor on the grounded Raptor boost. Gentlemen, looking to go quick. Zoro, they are fighting off stage. Good patience from Aztec, not overcommitting into anything, but that time just a little slow. Yeah, they struck. I don't know how the strike ended up with them ending on FD, but you know, that's how it worked out. I can see why this would be better, giving Falcon a little bit of options to escape some of the Joker, you know, strings and things like that. Hello, we got
Hi,
Geef.
Chu assigned me to come here and commentate.
We got Geef Kid on the mic. This is game 2. Zoro's up 1-0.
Okay. Yeah, Zoro been working on that Joker. I guess he's always played Joker.
Yeah, Falcon does like plat, so he can do things like up air strings, but he's not Mario, so he's not gonna take like as, you know, much use of it as a character like Mario who can get a lot of those strings, but he can definitely make some use of it.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
I mean, Joker's
Roadster
kind of
winner
hard to
you
combo
get.
too.
Yeah. I like the idea just a little too far away to catch up to that shit.
Mr. Raichu, you put, I love how you put Ike as the front, even though I like mostly play Bowser. It's very nice of you,
You said in
though.
Smashville that it was all Ike.
I was joking.
I know, but
I was
don't think
completely
I don't think
joking.
he caught that. But
I did
Nestec
like the first
catch him with
two.
That back throw.
But,
He is pretty even, though unfortunately. Yeah, Nestec really having a hard time.
Oh!
I mean, unfortunately, he was
It's
a
Joker
0.
and Zero, yeah.
But really, Nestec has just had a hard time just kind of recovering stage control. Been stuck on the ledges for a long while. Good use of the platforms, escaping from certain doom.
He's doing the frustrating Joker go neutral stuff.
And this is without Arsene.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Joker's good without Arsene.
Yeah.
It's just...
Good. I liked it from Nestec the second time. After noticing the DI, not again. Just
Alright.
going on immediate.
Yeah, there's
at
not
that
much you can
point,
do.
At that, you can't take that long against Arsene. He can kind of sit out there and wait with that back air.
But he's going in.
Okay.
Two main ways to deal with Arsene:
One
camp
thing
or
that-
frickin' go in and make him lose it.
One thing that he hasn't really done much is use the full rapid jab. He's kind of just done the gentleman, which there it would have eaten away at that Arsene bar. And possibly
Oh,
would have
you're
gotten a
right.
bit
Okay.
faster. It's not something that you really think about a lot, especially because it's a very specific character thing. But you know, possible adaptations or something like that he might have to make to try and seal out this game.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't over. Falcon can easily get.
But
Well,
not
I
if
don't
air
know
dodge
if you get the
into
air
a
dodge in.
Joker F smash. And that's
F
going to
smash.
be a 2-0 for Zoro. If you are a fan of Mr. Juggler State Falcon, stick around because up next we're going to have the returning Janoris.
I
against
know. I'm like, what is going
myself.
on?
That is coming up in just a moment. He moved? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Are you going to Lala or what are you doing?
gotcha. Are you still like living around here with folks or something for now? Gotcha. I do too. I got a computer science job I joined, so I did a coding camp. And, I did, yeah. I gotta show you the game I made. I made like a game. Yeah. I work at this company InTouch. Basically, I'm like the tester for like these websites. Yeah, like I make programs to take screenshots and help save time. So it's whatever, but it pays nice. So it's great, man. Oh yeah, and I'm engaged too. So yeah. So,
I thought you were about that at first.
that's true.
I feel like that's the highlight of your
That
life.
is not. Yeah.
Come on, man. Okay, well, not okay, but like, you know, it's up there. It's up there. Wait, what's you got me up here. So you have me coming up to the concert. Do these work?
I think they do.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Cool.
You can hear both of us.
Yeah. All right. We got roulette and yours.
So yeah, me and Janoris catching up because we used to go to Truman together.
Oh, really?
Wait, no, we didn't. No, he was just good friends with Micah who went to
Who went
Truman,
to Truman.
but he was in the Smash community a lot. So what? Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting. Oh. All right.
All right. So I might be a little biased towards Janoris. I will try to control it a little bit,
No, it's all good.
but
I just like big apes, so I'm gonna be biased towards
I don't like apes. They double eliminated my Ike last week, so
Wait, really?
yeah. I'm going Bowser. Why am I doing this mess? Just play Bowser. It's so good.
Heavy's got the big damage knockout, and that's what Roulette was doing for a minute until Falcon showed up to the scene.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Roulette, I
Oh.
mean, every DK plays different. Roulette's main thing is that giant punch he's very scary with, because that's his favorite thing.
Choose is always going at you for ding dong percent.
He likes Ding Dong.
What else we got? Oh, I know. I remember when I watched him last week at Webster. He liked doing uppy from ledge to mix up the. There's that classic.
Yeah, there you go. There goes the giant punch. Yeah. I mean, it really is so good, because you get armor, it's safe on shield.
Need to switch it to-
There it is. All right. Up B kills, because let's give Falcon a command grab.
Yeah, it was very short. Was it
Nice.
120?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think 120. It's quiet looking, but uh-oh, this is... Even if they got the knee, I don't think he was dead, but... Yeah, very strong advantage, disadvantage. Both of these characters very strong in advantage, and then, yeah.
There's that giant donkey punch.
Yeah, and then it's safe, right? He
Yeah,
was
it's
able
like
to do that
-6.
and also stay, on stage.
Yeah.
So,
During my first tournament, like I just went to for stuff like the SLU,
mhm.
Roulette kept throwing that out at me, and I had no idea it was like -6, so I kept trying to punish.
Ah.
That joint is a little too nasty. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But he's making it work, and there's that up B.
Okay, there goes the up B. Is also a fake kill move. That, okay.
Also a fake kill move. See?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, he has landed it like 3 times this match. It's probably a little bit stale.
Okay.
Same with that.
Yeah.
Up B. Look at this. Their main kill moves are getting all
Yeah,
stale.
they're gone. Okay. Yeah, back throw kills
That's
there.
not a stale move. That'll definitely kill. But I'm like, I kind of consider like Falcon like a very mobile heavyweight.
Yeah.
It's like him with Rage right now. This is scary.
Oh, for sure. Ooh, missed the
Not really
ledge.
scary anymore. He's dead. But
Yeah.
we know Falcon. One touch, your soul can be in that.
It could be. Yep.
See if we can start here. Took the jump.
Oh, almost got the frame trap.
Called out that jump with the knee. Got sucked
Yeah.
out by the up B there.
But like if he caught that the DK jump,
Oh,
then
yeah.
up air knee could have ended it
that would
there.
have lights out.
But
Maybe he's got him playing patiently.
okay.
That was an interesting play from Glenn. I wonder if he was just trying to read the tech and go for the classic donkey punch. But that
Maybe.
was impressive. Yeah, it looks like we're just chilling right now. Neither of these guys want to get too close because they know what the
Yeah,
other one
it's
can
so scary.
He's there raw.
You just did it raw.
That man just did it
But it's a
raw.
good choice.
It was a good choice.
Because
Yeah.
it's safe.
Yep.
It's armor.
He called out the landing too because he had no jump.
I'll be honest, like I play DKs, they do not do it as much as roulette.
Roulette
so
knows when to
that
throw
is
them.
that is his thing.
And so that would be game 1 for roulette right now. Alrighty.
Pull out the Rob. The Rob's dead. Ah.
Janora's confirming Rob is indeed dead.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't disagree.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
We already got Luma to deal with.
Now he's going Joker nowadays. He says he's going to switch that for the season.
I hope he does not play Rob. I will gladly play any other character.
Speaking of characters I love seeing.
Not saying I'll beat him. I'm saying I'd just rather not play against Rob.
No, I feel that. Speaking of things I don't want to feel, Falcon's down though. Look at that. He just got the 50 on that platform.
Oh. DK got that throw range though.
I wonder if Ding Dong is pretty effective because the platforms are higher, but I know Cal's ceiling is really high.
Well, Mr. Roulette says that he is a proponent and he does not do oh my gosh, Ding
He's not
Dong.
believing Ding Dong.
He does not believe in Ding Dong.
That's true. We
He doesn't even like. I mean, actually, I don't know if he knows how to do it,
I
but
bet
he
he'll
just
go
doesn't
for
do
the,
it.
I bet he'll do Donkey Punch off stage before he does a Ding Dong. You know, because he doesn't go into free fall. That move is, he's all charged up, but you can see his teeth. He's all angry.
Yeah.
I wonder when he's going to throw it out. Oh,
Oh, what a poke.
that was interesting. Just beating up his shield, beating it up like that. Put that up and finish it off. Gets the trip, up throw, up air. Doesn't get the second, but that's a lot of damage right there. Especially against a, not super damaged 8 right here.
This ape causing trouble.
And look, even though like, he's so big, he keeps getting hit. He's nowhere close to dying. Look
Yeah.
that would have killed anywhere else. That's Callus for you.
He gets back on stage, gets a hit or two, and
It's over.
all right,
Back here
still
too.
alive. Okay.
See how he kills.
Uh-oh.
Whiffs the up smash, but it's all right. One more solid hit. It's 167. Oh.
Okay, up B kills, yeah.
Well, let's
So it's
grab-
not -4. No, it is. It's just probably he just
It's
shielded.
-6. He probably just shielded.
It's -6. Okay,
He
yeah.
probably just shielded right after fear. But
Okay.
doesn't matter.
So he
gets
probably
his-
could have spot dodged. I don't know if he's. Oh my gosh.
beat armor with armor. Beat armor with
Oh
armor.
man. And he has pure like Ike super armor, right? When he does that,
Yeah.
Is it-
Nothing breaks it.
nothing breaks it.
Nothing
So
breaks
a bomb won't break it. Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's really
same
strong.
with Falcon, or I think his is percent.
Falcon is.
I don't know.
I think his doesn't matter either, but it matters. It comes out only the frame the hitbox comes out.
Oh,
So
okay.
once he hit him,
Ooh.
that was a good catch. The
Can't
up
believe
smash.
that up smash killed.
But yeah, once that side B hit DK, the armor was activated and then it was gone.
Okay.
So then he could kill him with Donkey Punch. But yeah, roulette out here.
Uh-oh.
Oh. That was a really sweet combo. Up
Oh,
throw,
man.
up air, charge up that fist. And yeah, I like what Roulette's doing, holding center stage like this, making Janoris have to come into approach
Oh.
and calling him out whenever.
I actually was gonna neutral gun up, so I would have died there.
Hey, look at it, he's just sitting in the center. No need. No
Yeah.
need to go crazy.
No
Go
need to
for-
take risks.
Yeah.
Just find your
Let Falcon
opportunity
come
and
to you.
get some armor. Okay. He
Falcon
blocked
doesn't
it.
have a tool that forces DK to come in, so he just
Yeah.
has to stay right here. Yeah. A little bit of an overextension
Oh. Not quite.
there. Let's see if Janoris can bring it back.
Uh-oh. Death?
Maybe not. Quick catch
Probably
over the back
back
right here?
there. Okay.
No, nothing. Okay. Looks like we're gonna see a little sign of
All
life
right.
from Janoris
I
here.
don't know. There could be a comeback.
That change is a little
Ooh.
disgusting. Not a fan. See how Roulette closes it out if he does?
Last hit. Okay, this
Beats
is
spot
dead.
dodge in.
Down throw. See ya.
Roulette will take that.
All right.
2-0.
2-0 roulette. GG's, fellas.
Sensational. Alrighty. I wonder who we have up next.
Well, Falcon's not having a good day on stream.
No, not a good day. Looks like we're gonna get Globo and Joe Mama on show right now.
Okay. Cool, cool. I don't know who Global plays nowadays.
I heard he's using CSS today.
Okay.
Yeah, we're using CSS.
Well, I am literally by default forced to play Ike against him because he plays Game and Watch.
Yeah,
So
no. I mean, it doesn't matter who he plays for me. He'll always
yeah,
go. He'll always go Game of Watchers.
he goes DSS.
Huh?
Yeah, he likes to see if you're worth his time the first game
Yeah.
before he brings out the names.
Yeah.
Nah.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
I was looking at the bracket. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. I'll just go ahead and pull it. I was just trying to turn it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you.
Mama. You might type me in if you have a keyboard near you.
What?
Oh, Joe Mama.
Joe Mama
Joe
and
Mama
yeah.
I'll just, yeah, I'll do this.
No. Here we go.
So we're
Ooh,
good.
look at that little fade animation. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
All right, I want to see the bracket. I'm gonna go look at it. Where is it? Okay. So I play the winner of Cash and Coop. Crap.
I gotta play the winner of just SLU.
Well, if it's Coop, I'm probably playing Bowser because he plays ZK. If it's Cash.
Okay.
If it's Cash, I still might go Bowser just because I know the matchup better. But I don't know. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. Snooze. Snooze is not going Bowser. He's playing Olimar today. I don't know why.
Alright, so we're gonna bring this one to his lane. I think recently, Joe Mama got bring decent results. Joe Mama did bring in the local results happen.
I heard, yeah. Oh yeah, and during casuals today, he killed me at 0 with whack. Yeah.
What a cheater.
I did not even know that was possible, but it is.
It's such a
1%
low
chance.
standings, look at this cheat.
Yeah.
You know,
And then I saw him play, I don't know if he played later, and then he did thwack at 120 and didn't kill the guy, so whatever.
2-0 for you? Okay. Oh, we do? Okay.
Go get Janoris up here. Go get Janoris up here. Or if someone else needs to go. Okay. All right, we got a match to commentate. Joe Mama, hero. As always, that is his main true and true. Man, we have not like really. He said to come back. Morley's coming back. Okay. So yeah, I mean, what do you think? What do you think each of these characters need to look for in this matchup?
If I'm ZSS, I'm trying to just outmaneuver a hero because the thing about hero is like he has all his spells, but when he tries to get all those spells, you know, he just has to be prone charging a fireball, or he has to commit to like charging a side B beam, or when he's shooting menu like that, he's just standing still.
So she probably needs to constantly be pressuring.
Yep.
And Hero's like, yeah, well, that's a kill.
Because you don't want to be caught by any of Hero's spells. Those
Yeah.
are atrocious.
They are
you know?
atrocious.
So I want to stay away from him as much as possible. Joe Mama,
But then you also want to get near him, so it's like,
yeah, you have to
yeah.
get his hands. You have to weave in and out. It's kind of
Yeah.
like just what Sonic says to do.
yeah.
Now, Joe Mama, on the other hand, doesn't want that to happen. That's why he'll probably be fishing for his buffs. He'll psych up and oomph, so that way when he does get hits, they matter.
Of course.
And he'll go for Accelerado, so that way he can like catch up to ZSS, because he
Yeah.
becomes like one of the fastest characters in the game
Yeah.
with that Accelerado.
Killed himself, I think.
He
He,
did.
may have
He
been
was going
saved,
to, yeah.
actually. I think he may have saved him,
Yeah,
yeah.
that up B did save him there, so we're gonna have a You know, another sign of life in Globe over here. You see what I'm talking about? There's that oomph
Yeah.
coming in. That psychic will really matter because if he lands like a one smash tech, that guy's gone.
It's
There's
done.
another up tilt. That up tilt, he
Yeah.
went 60. He went so high.
So oomph is the one. No, oomph is the 10-second, right?
Oomph lasts for like 10, 15 seconds. It's just.
And then psych up is the one hit.
Psych up is the one hit, yes.
Okay.
And if you have oomph and psych up, that next
Yeah.
hit's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
That was a very good parry coming in from Joe Mama.
And it always has to be from the sword, right?
Yeah. So any physical moves, not the magic.
Okay.
Let's see how Joe Mama gets back to stage here. Oh.
Ooh.
Goes for that kill because CSS down air, you know, always spikes like that.
Okay.
I thought it was just like sheets for a long time, but no, I learned it always spikes, so it's kind of a mess.
Yeah, like spike. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if like the spike. What is it? The knockback is as high, but
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
at that low of a stage, a spike is gonna kill for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another thing. Global will also start trying to zone out with like Zairs,
Mhm.
safe landed nairs. His hero's out of shield option. The fastest thing is just the up B,
Hmm.
but you know that he's only really gonna hit that if you like really did not space.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's up to Joe Mama to just get as many openings as he can, hopefully. Global with that good grab over there, keep him on the edge of the stage. Will he get a kill off this? Throws at that paralyzer, jab.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
See, that's what I'm talking about. So that
I
could
know.
If ZSS didn't have that movement right there, she would have gotten sucked in by that wind box and, you know, bombs away. She would have been gone. Yep, there's Joe Mama
This is
getting
Joe
all those
Mama's
stat
game
buffs.
to lose.
Look at it, bro. Look at these rainbow
I
colors,
know.
bro. If that had psych
Oh
up,
my
he was dead.
God.
That was a shield breaker if he had psych up. This next
Well,
hit-
isn't it like at full shield it puts it at like 5%?
Yeah, but like that shield was made
Yeah,
just a little bit.
yeah.
There's that spot dodge down smash, and that will. Joe
Why?
Mama will take a game.
All right.
Joe Mama will go up game 1 against Globo.
Man, he's popping off.
He's popping off today. I gotta say, this is very impressive showing from Joe Mama. 'Cause,
For sure.
you know, he's not really. I mean, I did miss a little bit earlier, but he didn't really seem like he was getting caught in really bad disadvantage by ZSS.
Yeah, I don't
No,
think
like-
so. I mean,
No, like you know, nair into some crazy stuff. No, like up smash into like up air juggles.
yeah.
It was just, you know, quick bread and butter.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for right to you. Yeah, Psych Up and Oom can break a full shield regardless if you have both combined.
Mhm.
Especially Hero Backer. Hero Backer actually.
Oh yeah, Wolf Pro. I got killed at 0% from Hero's whack when I was playing. Yeah. He's like, whatever. Yeah, I was playing Joe Mama and I got killed at 0%. And when I keep talking about it, it takes the win away from him. So that's why I keep doing it.
That makes sense.
Oh man, I'm glad that didn't happen in a tournament. I
That
would
happened
be.
in tournament. I
Yeah.
had to fight Joe Mama Monday. He got 7 kabooms one game. I was very depressed.
That's yeah.
I was like, whoa.
See, then the other thing about Joe Mama is if he wins, it could be like, well, no, he just got lucky, right? He didn't that.
I mean,
Nah.
we're seeing that. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Bounce will be really helpful too because you can't use ZSS.
Okay.
Wow. That is
That's
amazing.
So good.
That was unironically really smart because it forced.
You're reminding me why I maybe need Bowser tough guys through that whole thing.
Really?
Yeah,
That's-
it's at the final hit. He literally just goes and then grabs you. It's just great.
Yeah, that's really funny. But yeah, that was really smart Magic Burst.
Yeah.
Because ZSS, you know, having one of the best recoveries in the whole game,
Yeah.
forced to exhaust all our options, and then eventually you just get hit by that final Magic Burst.
Yeah. Ooh, good read on the menuing.
Calling out that jump from the menu right there.
A lot of one of the mistakes I see projectile. I mean, I don't know if menu's really a projectile, but what I see people is they love to charge their projectiles right where you can hit them, just because they don't expect you to go out and get
And
them.
then you
You
go
know?
out and get 'em.
Yeah, and then you
They
just
think
go out
they're
and get
safe.
them. Yeah.
That's that conditioning right there. Because hero mains will love to do that because
Yeah.
the further they're away they're from the stage, the higher the chance. Actually, it's a 4 times chance
Yeah.
increase of them
Yeah.
getting zoom. So
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
smart
yeah,
on
yeah.
Globo to go off stage and hit him right there.
Yeah.
And Globo just kind of dancing around Joe Mama right now, trying to keep his distance away because he knows one hit from Joe Mama and
Yeah.
it's just scary. I forgot to say, we haven't even talked about the. That was gross. He did nair into jab and it was safe.
Hero his damage output just makes me sad.
I like here. Oh,
Oh, that
I
was
like
a
that
very
back
good back air.
I
Yeah.
like that bagger. He just moved around him and snuck it in right there when he was throwing that projectile. Was
That
really
whack
smart.
would have probably taken 2 stocks off him though, so it's a good call.
Yeah, there's that bounce I was talking about. So yeah, paralyzed, you won't really do much for him here. I'm not sure about down smash, but definitely not the neutral B. That was a really good Zare. These parries don't even really matter when it comes to Zare because
Yeah.
it's such a safe move. And ZS's jab is frame 1, so just quick, easy punches. Hero's frame did is not exactly the fastest. In the game,
It is not. He is a slow character.
Oh my gosh.
But very good confirm.
Gets the clean there flip kick, ending his life at like 40%.
Yeah,
And we got ourselves a pretty hot set, don't you think?
for sure, man. You gotta, yeah.
Yeah, it's going crazy. We got game 3 right now. Globo versus Joe Mama, winners round 3.
Like,
They're
Joe
all-
Mama winning would definitely be the upset.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
huge.
But, yeah. So I'm a little bit more for him, but
That would definitely be it.
maybe I should look at the bracket and decide,
Sure,
you know? No. Very close, though.
Yeah. Man, this is nuts. So we're definitely watching like a pretty good set. They're just discussing stuff right now, but we're in a really good position because Joe Mama, game 1, really played that matchup fairly well.
Yeah.
And even after saving Globo's stock, he still
Yeah.
was able to take that game. So that was really impressive. So
Globo kind of took momentum.
near the end of this,
Kind of took it for the end. So the question is, has he like adapted?
Let's see if
or is he
carries
gonna
that
be able to
momentum
bring-
into
yeah.
game 3. Here we go, game 3.
The
Joe
middle of that
Mama,
game
Globo.
too. Yeah, I get so annoyed like when I play online against people and I lose. Sometimes you just lose the first game and I'm like, bruh, let me play again. Let me play. Because a lot of times I do play again and then I like do better. So it's
Yeah.
like just having the extra game. Like sometimes you just get like absolutely screwed up like in the first game and then
Of course, and that's when your download's complete.
yeah. And it's like you kind of need a new game with a fresh set of stocks to, you know. So
Yeah,
Anyway.
refresh yourself. Oh man, speaking of refreshing, I'm seeing Town and City. I don't think I've seen that this set.
oh.
Oh, I think that was a
Okay,
missing
yeah,
right
that
there.
might have been a confirm into it. And I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it was guaranteed, but it was a free guess.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure about that Hatchet Man. And Joe Mama went for either. That whack is scary.
Okay.
That's what I forgot to mention. That
What if
could
he
crit.
sent him into the whack?
That could have critted, you know?
It could have.
Oh,
And then literally does double
yeah, that's
damage.
practically a crit right there.
Yeah.
Bro. Down smash up beat like that.
Yeah.
That's practically a crit, but nope.
Yeah, that down smash is.
Pretty nuts.
The stunners are very good. That's always been a thing in every Smash game.
Here comes Joe Mama with all this mobility. Oh,
Oh my gosh, the camping. 545, 544.
543. It's still scary. Calls in the spot size, gets the up smash, up air. Yeah,
Okay.
baby.
He's like, the patience is paying off.
Yep. That's interesting. You saw the paralyzer shot actually beat the sizzle.
That's
odd. I didn't realize it had that much priority.
okay.
Yeah, look at Globus. Frank, I'm gonna be real. Globus is dancing around.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, Globo is just moving around.
Yeah.
And poor hero can't just. He doesn't have Accelerado. He can't move around this fast.
Oh, well, speaking of.
Commentator's curse right there. See
Oh,
the
wow.
literal commentator's curse.
Chasing him down over there.
I said, oh, he doesn't have
Zoom,
Accelerado.
zoom, zoom.
Gets that up air. I wonder if how Joe Mama's gonna settle this, get this comeback right here. Oh, if he landed
Oh,
that
almost got the
snooze.
snooze, yeah.
Good tech away because yeah, that down smash to up B definitely would have done some major damage. That's there. Punch with the jab.
Low MP is a little scary.
Yeah, that's the thing about Zoo. It's like just, it's not fully random, but like, because there's set positions where he goes, but it's random where he'll go.
Oh, okay. Well, a crit would have killed, but
Hey, he'll take what he can get, you know.
he
landing
got his
snooze
luck
like that.
against me
That was an
earlier.
excellent tech roll.
Yeah, that was very good.
excellent.
He's got a good tech roll.
Wow.
Wow,
that
that's
was, that was genuinely so good. Being
Now I
aware
s-
that Global
yeah.
was catching onto his habits of teching in and teching rolling away, Global went for the side beat to catch the tech roll away.
Yeah.
Joe Mama just frankly called that out and tech
Yeah.
rolled in. That was
Yeah.
genuinely a genius play.
Yeah.
Joe
I
Mama's
mean,
part.
he was looking for it. And
Global's
he
on
gets
his
a
winner's
menu.
stock
Yeah.
right now. Oh.
All right, last stock.
Gets that bread and butter and tries to go for the air dodge read there. This is really tense.
I know.
Look at this. We got super red.
Super red,
color.
yellow, orange.
Oh my gosh. We
Oh
got
my
a
gosh.
hero with pure accelerado.
He tried to frame trap her. Oh my gosh.
And look, they're even. With this percent right now, they're even. If he gets one crit, it's over. It's over.
Okay.
See how Joe
is
Mama
bad,
gets back from
though.
the ledge here. It's so scary when ZSS just starts throwing her limbs out there. It's like, oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Saved by
That
a
was
thread.
frames away from the
I
confirm.
ain't gonna lie, he should have died to that. But
Oh
hey,
my
he got away with it. Good for him.
Okay.
Goes for the thwack.
Thwack! Oh! I thought the thwack
I thought that was
killed.
thwack. Oh my god. What a nail biter there.
Oh my god.
I thought that was thwack, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Flubbo, come on. Wow. That was insane. And there it goes. Globo with the 2-1 over Joe Mama right there. That was...
Did you even land it or you don't know?
No, he didn't even land it.
He didn't land it.
No.
Okay.
Because he caught him in the startup. That's the thing. Wow.
What's up?
You're told, yeah, because I got to go play.
Okay.
I got to take this. These people watch.
Everyone's told. Okay, I can get up soon.
Get a first set. Okay.
With Mr. Prater.
I think it's Salty Dog and Yoshi Kid. Oh, you should be here. It's Yoshi. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. There we go.
What up, chat? Weeblewobs here. About to commentate Yoshi Kid versus Salty Dog. Salty Dog hates Yoshi, so this will be a funny one to watch. Last local host that we fought, he went K-Rule and then Donkey Kong.
Okay.
So we'll see if he sticks to the tried and true dog or if he pulls up one of those crazy secondaries. What up, Tim?
What up, Weeblewobs?
Not much. Just about to watch some hot Yoshi v potentially Duck Hunt gameplay.
Hot Yoshi gameplay? Nah.
oh yeah. It's the hottest. Well, second hottest behind me. So yeah, like I said, Salty Dog kind of gets a little salty when it comes to Yoshi.
Who wouldn't? Fuck
Yeah.
Yoshi.
Yeah, but him especially so, I would say. So this should be an entertaining one to watch.
Yoshi can probably just ignore Can and Discus most of the time, can he?
Yeah, once Yoshi gets in, it's like game time, but he does have to get through that wall. So let's see if Yoshi Kid has the Duck Hunt experience necessary to get through it.
I'm wondering how many minutes these games might go. Both these players
We're gonna have
very enjoy the ledge.
21 minutes. Get ready, folks.
Oh man,
Here comes a nice little Yoshi bread and butter, 42.
Yoshi Kid not really wasting any time, just kind of got right in on the doge.
Yeah, something that I actually experienced some trouble with in this matchup is actually that up air that we saw a couple times already from Salty Dog. Because Yoshi likes to go high, and if Duck Hunt catches that with that up air, Yoshi will die at like 80 or sub 80.
Is the up air because it's multi-hit? Get rid of the armor.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And it's like surprisingly strong, so we'll see if that comes into play at all this set.
I'm sure it will. Everyone likes to jump over all the projectiles, so Sojido always puts him in a good position for the up airs.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. He was above Duck Hunt right there. He could have up aired, but didn't that time.
Especially with Yoshi's in general, always jumping,
Yeah.
trying to land on
Yep,
you.
he was going for it right there. That would have killed, I think.
Yoshi Kid getting two framed by the disc. Salty Dough is trying to land. Yoshi Kid's throwing out an up smash. Kind of whiffed there.
Yeah, Salty goes for a landing read, didn't get it. Off stage now.
Let's see what the can do. Yoshi Kid getting shot by the guns.
And that, yeah, there's that up air.
There's
Yep.
the up air.
Let's see how many stocks. That's one stock. Let's see how many stocks are taken by that. Good egg snipes. Good nair to cover the ledge option. He does get back though. and gets a really good 51% conversion off of that. Wow.
It was really good. It was right before the can was about to self-detonate too, tacking on another like 15-20% just by still existing.
Good pivot grab. He really needs to take the stock, and there it is.
He gets the drop down fair for his treble, not the spike, but Salty Doge at like 150.
What is going?
Doesn't
Wait
matter.
What the hell?
All right.
Even Salty Dog
Doge
is asking.
camping. I've seen this clip on Twitter before.
What?
That is a strat.
That's a thing?
It is a thing.
I've never seen that before.
If you ever need a new Little Mac on FD counter, there you go.
Can he stay there indefinitely?
I think he slowly falls.
What the fuck? But you can just, like, in theory, jump back up and reset it.
I don't think so.
Oh, gotcha.
I think it just has to do with losing the Halo platform.
Okay. Well, that was interesting to say the least. But Yoshi could hang on to this second stock, getting some healthy percent on the duck hunt. But there's that wall. Salty Dog banging his head a little bit on it. Ooh, a good command grab through the can. And this is pretty much an even game.
It's been an even game. Most of the sets so far, both players really good at just knowing when to get through their own walls. Salty Doge often puts up the wall, but you'll often see him run through it, but you cannot run through Yoshi fair off of stage.
The drop down fair spike, I love it. But he's going for those up airs.
That duck be pecking.
The thing that annoys me the most about Duck Hunt is that stupid clay pigeon. Why does it have so many like multi-hits that keep you stuck in it?
I just hate how the can controls the camera when it's on the other side of the stage.
Oh, yeah.
It always wants you to focus on it.
Yeah.
And that always throws off how close I think he is to me. Just slightly.
Yeah, I hard feel that.
But Yoshi Kid got himself a nice lead here. Dying to the next hit, was just about to say.
Yep.
But,
Good extra credit though on this last stock.
yeah, one thing Duck Hunt does have an issue with is killing sometimes. I played Salty Doge at Webster and I was living to 200, like multiple games as Donkey Kong.
Yeah, and Yoshi being a heavy boy gonna, accentuate that a little bit. But getting a nice advantage state string here. Yoshi is definitely, being a floaty character, can fall into disadvantage and stay there pretty easily. But, yeah, evened up pretty much.
Salty Doge slowly digging into this deficit. He's pretty much made it even by now. Takes the lead with the throw in the can
Beautiful.
into the up air.
Beautiful.
A couple more percent, that might have killed.
Yeah, he's without a jump right now.
Yoshi get desperate to land, tries the Yoshi bomb, but another can meets his booty.
You may not believe me, but Yoshi also can struggle to kill, so he does need to hack on, I would say 30 to 40 more percent to feel comfortable right now.
I can see it, or maybe a setup up into an up air might kill with all this rage.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. This wall is just he's banging his head on the wall right now. Good nair though.
Ooh, an up air there might have done it, but he goes for the nair instead. Yoshi Kid keeps getting hit by these cans. He's stuck in the corner.
Yeah, I think next can might kill. That was crazy. There's that
Jumps
double jump.
out of the multi-hit up air.
Yep.
Goes fishing
And
for
there it is.
Goes for it the fourth time.
So
And that'll be the charm.
Was that 2 of the 3 Yoshi stocks taken by the up air? I think it was.
I believe so.
Yep.
I think the middle stock was taken from a can.
Correct. So, yep. So, yeah, that is coming, being a huge factor in this game 1. Let's see if it's a factor going forward into the rest of the set.
Alright, Salty Doge banning the Animal Crossing stages.
But does not ban Battlefield. I love triplats with Yoshi.
Well, I feel like Duck Hunt will also love triplats.
Yeah.
Because it's less easy places to land on him.
Yeah, he can kind of set up a wall underneath that platform and then just sit.
And then that can set up for easier up airs, as you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Seeing him now early in the stock, getting the can combos. Yoshi Kid jumps out of that with the armor, thankfully. Both players making use of these tripods right now. Yoshi Kid picked it for a reason, as you said.
Ooh, he is without a jump right now, but he should be okay, yeah.
Play pigeon disappeared. He didn't shoot. It smacked Yoshi Kid in the face, and then it was just gone.
So if I understand correctly, if Duck Hunt throws out a clay pigeon and has the can out there, if he presses B, it explodes the clay pigeon, does not move the can. Do you know if that's
Correct.
true? Okay.
He cannot move the can while clay pigeon is out.
Okay. I don't think that's coming into play yet this set, but we'll see if it does at any point.
He's picking one or the other.
Yep.
No need to have both out.
Yep. With that intermittent gunman.
Yoshi Yoshiki trapped in the corner again at a very high percent, but living through there.
Ah. I hate Clay Pigeon.
Yeah. Clay Pigeon not even doing anything crazy at stock, just putting him in position to get up air. That is now 3 out of 4 Yoshikid stocks taken from the up air.
Yep. Good down B to take up some more percent. Has a little bit more work to do, but he needs to take the stock ASAP in order to like really get back into this.
It's really hard to rack up damage on Duck
Yep,
Hunt.
good up
They're
air, though.
behind, but Yoshikid doesn't care. Finishes off the stock. Smaller deficit to deal with now. Puts himself back in the corner. Both players in corners. Both of them running up now.
This is Ultimate. This is Smash Ultimate. Oh, almost got a nice conversion off that, but doesn't quite happen.
Sofido's sitting behind his can. His defense is impeccable right now.
And why not? It's there. It says frame 1 can. There it is. If it's not on the
Why is
battlefield,
it frame 1, man? It's so dumb.
why are snakes grenades frame 1? They should be frame 3.
Why is anything frame 1?
Well, jump should be frame 1, so I get jumps.
Jump should be frame 1?
Yeah, like double jumps with armor, those should be frame 1.
No.
Yeah, I'd say so. But like can and grenades, no way.
Yoshikid doing a good job that first half of the stock, waiting for an air dodge, gets a lot of percent, still behind a whole stock though. Trapped in the corner again by his own making, he ran there. Just putting himself in a bad situation, literally.
Yeah.
And Sojido's just keeping him in there.
Duck Hunt's definitely one of those frustrating characters where, like, if you start banging your head on the wall, you're just going to start banging it harder and harder as you get more frustrated. So, like, you really got to keep your mental game strong against this character.
I feel like the more mad you get, the more cans you'll run into by accident.
The more random down Bs you'll do and get punished for, yeah.
And then you'll get even madder, and the cycle will continue.
Indeed.
Yoshikid getting good egg into more damage. Doesn't get the tech chase follow-up. Salty Dog really good to get out of that down B.
Yeah, good air dodge through Yoshi's up air right there. That for sure would have killed.
Salty Dog's high percent. Yoshikid struggling to take this stock. Especially from the other side of the stage.
Yeah.
Imagine if eggs just exploded.
Really good conversion, though.
Salty Dog's exploding after the egg.
The egg to
converting
up
into
air. Beautiful egg to up air conversion. So, Salty Dog does have a really healthy lead right now, but all it takes is one Yoshi down air to like really get a nice string going here to even this game up.
One down air does 40% almost.
Which converts into an up air, which does 15.
Or a tech chase if it does less.
Exactly.
Yoshikid getting these up airs. Has to back off because of the can assist though.
Yep.
Salty Dog's reversing the trajectory of the can. The can is not in play anymore. It won't be long. There it is.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see a little more nair out of shield from Yoshikid because
Almost dying.
Yeah, shield is a good option against all these suck on projectiles, and nair out of shield is of course nair out of shield. Will this do it? No.
Shield isn't that great because Duck Hunts will run up to you and throw you into the
Yeah.
can no matter where it is.
And there's that up air.
Dying to another up air. Both, I think every stock that game was taken by one of the players' up airs.
Yeah. Like I said, I knew that Duck Hunt up air was going to be a threat this set, and it sure was. So yeah, both players walking off. It was a good set.
Pretty convincing Salty Doge, I think, even though it was close most of the time. But the way he just snowballed once he was winning, Yoshikid could not catch up.
Yeah, like it was pretty even stock and percentage-wise for most of the set, but I never felt like Yoshikid had control of the set at any point. It was firmly in Salty Dog's control the whole time. So yeah.
No idea what's coming up next.
No, let's check. Let's take a look. See.
Lobo Joe Mama still says that's on stream. I guess I need to refresh.
Yeah, I'm refreshing now. Or does Nudes need to refresh? No, it looks like Colorado Driston maybe.
Ooh.
That would be a hot one. Global Salty Dog.
Colorado Driston coming up.
Here we go.
Yo. Driston, been away for a while. He has returned.
He is back in black. Driston rocking the sick Pikachu Zekrom hat he got from, I believe it was Internats from VGC. Colorado 9.
There's like 4 misspellings of Colorado in the stream control thing.
I'm surprised we don't see Colorado with an A between the R and the N more often. Colorado.
I hate when people misspell it that way.
Yeah, yeah. Although I would understand if they did, but I also hate
If only
it.
Colorado just shortened his tag to C8. It would be so much easier.
So much easier. But if only Tim Prater shortened his tag to Tim, right? Like, that'd make it easier too, right?
There's nothing wrong. There's no mistakes being made with Tim Prater.
Let me think about it. So Tim is easy,
Some
Prater.
people say Prater, but
No.
I mean, they just start with Tim. No, it's fine.
Yeah, no. Prater's actually pretty easy to spell, so yeah, there should be no confusion there.
Don't know who Tristan is today.
Greninja,
Probably
Bayo,
the Fog or the Bayo. There is a
Ooh.
Steve on the screen.
Enderman. I know. I was playing Tristan's Enderman and Steve Dittos this past weekend, and I mean it does Steve things, but Colorado is really good at exerting offensive pressure. So let's see how much mining he can get done.
Colorado pretty much darn near has optimized Inkling's advantage state.
Optimal.
If you were getting grabbed by Colorado, you were taking 60 minimum. There's
We're at 50
48.
right there.
Still in advantage. The jab, you can hit 260. Boom, I wasn't wrong. It just took a while.
Yeah, see, this is my prediction. I feel like Tristan is not going to have enough time to get the resources he needs to really excel in this matchup.
I'm going to have to agree with you. Inkling really fast and hard to stuff out when approaching you.
Yeah.
Tristan having controller issues.
Yeah, has no iron either, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a controller issue. What's the situation there? Does he just lose a stock, or?
And he just ran off the edge.
Yeah, true.
They'll probably just play it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, looks like they'll restart, maybe? I
Maybe.
don't know. No, they're going to connect controller. Inkling, a character known to break controllers because of you having to mash out of berries. Looks like they're just going to play it out. Colorado
Yeah.
really happy about that. You know, he's got a full stock lead. He wants to ramp it up some more.
Sure. Turning this Enderman pink a little bit. Tristan getting some good optimized mining done in between the hits. I like that. Just getting a couple resources here and there. Doesn't necessarily need to set up a big old wall, but there's Colorado with the advantage state again.
Tristan getting the up B on the stage, gets the hitbox, doesn't get a follow-up afterwards. Usually people use up smash. He went for the up tilt. Colorado quick to air dodge out of it. Ooh, if he
Ooh.
went for an up smash there, Inkling was dead.
Tricky.
C8 out of ink now, stuck on the ledge.
Yeah, I forgot that Inkling does have a resource as well, so, I mean, he can't jab right now. Some really good back air.
Wooden Bear not gonna do it. Diamond would have done it half a stock ago.
I love doing that.
Tristan gonna get the air dodge down smash on TNT.
Why
Kill.
can Inkling recover when she has no ink?
I don't know. Why can they do anything when they have no ink?
They should
are
not
made
be
of
able to do
ink.
anything.
Shouldn't they just die?
Yes, I definitely think so. But
Speaking of dying, Tristan on his last stock, he's got the diamond. Let's see if he can claw into this deficit real quick. Diamond, definitely the tool to do it.
yes, indeed. I think he has 4 irons right now, so he should be able to get a couple, but no gold, so he's not going to have that vicious powered minecart that's so coveted by Steve players.
Colorado just walling Tristan out, keeping him on the ledge.
Yeah. He does get back. See if he can convert.
Tristan choosing to throw him back to the stage instead of for an edge guard situation. Not much Steve can do against Inkling, I feel like. Maybe some blocks at the ledge.
Yeah, see, like, I feel like Tristan really needs some materials here, iron and gold. Yep.
Diamond jab clanking with the roller, saving Tristan's life a little longer. But
Not that
this
time. Not that time. Good stuff to Colorado, and despite an unfortunate controller issue, Tristan did pretty well that game. Was bringing it back a little bit.
What up, Meow?
Mima, what's up?
Tristan gonna be taking it to small battlefield. Didn't hear the bans.
Does he switch off Enderman? I predict so.
Nope, going
No?
right back.
Okay. I like it. I respect it. Sticking
No
to it.
hesitation. Alright. No hesitation on the skin. He loves the Enderman, apparently.
I'm a zombie man myself.
I think I would go zombie as well if I ever played this game-ruining character.
Yeah.
This bracket is super stacked.
It is.
I almost wasn't a top 8 seed.
Dristan showing that he does have some nice Steve combos, though, with that up smash conversion.
Ooh, Dristan looking for an air dodge read. Colorado air dodging out instead of neutral. Colorado just reversing the situation.
Man.
Almost 1-for-1.
He has piloted this Inkling meta. That is as optimal as it gets.
Steve's escape options really limited when he doesn't have iron for a minecart.
Yep.
He's got a little now for at least one. Nair not working there. Forward air might have done the trick. Dristan jabbing Colorado off the stage. There's a TNT on the platform, probably not where he wanted it.
Now, I believe he can up tilt it, though, to explode it, right? Or does he have to...
Oh, it looks like it'll just
Yep.
explode anyway.
There it is. Gonna get some good mining in. Like, has that gold. Gonna have those powered mine carts. Gonna be huge. Yep, there it is.
Okay, yep, you're right. Interesting.
He doesn't... Oh, okay. Really good F smash.
Taking the first stock there, lost his pickaxe, made a new one. It's all good.
Dristan showing that his Steve, which I did not expect of all the characters he could play, maybe has what it takes.
Going for a bear. I don't know if that was intentional. Probably wanted a booyah, but you know, Dristan messes up. Colorado gets the stock anyway on the edge guard. Pretty much an even game.
Yeah.
Dristan a little bit ahead right now.
Yeah, we saw 2 Inkling up tilts. I don't see that move very often, but it did 14%, you know, with 2 hits, so...
Yeah, I think it's one of the moves they buffed in the latest patch a while ago.
Ah, okay.
So pretty much all of Inkling's moves are good now.
Interesting. So what I'm kind of gathering is Inkling can break the walls really easily. Yeah.
Unfortunate as D by
Super
Colorado.
unfortunate. But that even pretty much evens it up from Dristan's controller issues game 1.
Dristan mashing the hell out of his controller, trying to get out of the berry, but he is at 112%. That is not enough.
Yeah. Ooh, this should be huge.
Yeah, good parry. Falls out of the up tilt
Yeah,
chain.
that was good DI on Colorado's part.
Still a good amount of damage. He's got a half stock lead just about now. Getting hit by the splat bomb. You do not want to be inked on the last stock situation. That is how you get cheesed.
Yep. And Dristan knows this. He's setting up his wall. He's like, I'm not moving until this ink is gone.
Dristan building his own cage. You can hear the mashing on the commentary. Oh no.
Yeah, Dristan is one of the best mashers in St. Louis, bar none.
In the good way.
For sure.
Dristan really aggressive with his
Oh!
controller. Ooh, gets the down
Colorado's
smash,
DI is
looking for a
immaculate,
roll
though.
read. Yeah, Colorado really good at the DI, putting himself in the corner.
Is
Ooh,
the booyah?
Oh no.
Oh, man. Dristan was doing really well at the end there, but Colorado's DI saving him from that down smash, winning him the set. Yeah, I think a major factor in that set was I don't think Colorado got hit by a single anvil and like didn't get hit by a single major minecart.
Yeah.
So I think
Anvil and Minecart just be stealing stocks at like 60
Yeah.
sometimes.
so when Colorado didn't get hit by those, it swung the momentum in his favor. But
Yeah.
Dristan still with a strong showing.
Yeah, really close game 2. Would have liked to see game 1 be played without controller issues, but
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I know Dristan's gonna have a sick losers run.
And I'm sure that losers run with Steve gonna end some dreams today.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going solo Steve or just depends on the matchup. I don't know. If he pulls it out against Colorado, he'll pull it out against anybody, right?
Well, I think Steve might be a good matchup for Inkling just because of those blocks. Kind of block that ground game that
Yeah.
they love.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to get Salty Doge and Globo here.
Yep. At some point, it's gonna be you versus AK, and then myself versus Geef Kids. So,
Hell yeah. Multiple hot sets.
oh yeah.
Alright, Globo not agreeing to the Pokemon Stadium gentleman.
Typical Globo.
Let's see if they go to PS2 anyway. Oh, no, he actually banned PS2. Crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of players, when they decline my PS2 gentleman, they end up striking the PS2 anyway.
We get one of the most hyped songs in the entire game, though. Gangplank Galleon. Love this
DK
song.
stage.
Yeah.
You could
it's-
have done that with regular Battlefield 2, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Ooh, I thought we were seeing the Global Wolf for a second after he said he doesn't like it anymore.
No, we're gonna see the Zaire suit Samus.
Zaire Suit Samus.
Zaire suit
indeed.
Samus.
Blaze Morley and losers for 17.
Wow.
Yeah, Blaze got upset by Luna Gabs earlier.
Really? Did he really?
Really close
Wow.
2-1 set.
Luna's been on the up and up lately.
And Luna almost upset me as well, but I clutched that.
Let's go, Luna.
Luna really smooth with the Diddy today. Props to him.
Yeah. But here we go. Dead even so far. Nice conversion from clay pigeon into back air. So what I like to do against Zero Suit Samuses is just expect them to kick jump every single time. So
Yeah.
throw out a move where they would be if they do it. And if they do it, great, you hit them. If they don't, okay.
They're at ledge, you're
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. So that's what I like to do. Let's see if Salty Dog does that
Flip
at
kick,
all.
always good to just cover just in case. Because the one time you don't, you're getting buried up E.
Exactly.
And you feel really bad.
Yeah. Throws Can off stage. Now he's off stage in a pretty bad spot, but Can saves him.
Lobo really making use of these whip moves. The Zair, the side B. Ooh, almost gets the berry, cancels it right at the end, goes for a dare, but Salty Dog's just rolling to the ledge, setting up his wall, planking under the platforms. This is Gangplank Galleon.
Yep.
Salty Dog sending the Can to do his dirty work. Globo kind of just trying to poke with Zair right now, but
Sure. I
Can
mean,
getting in the way.
I would be sending that to do my dirty work too. I'm not brawling with ZSS's Duck Hunt. Oh,
Ooh, almost getting the berry.
Inches
Goes for
off.
the up B anyway.
Oh.
Salty Dog's trying to go for a grab. That is not the option.
up
Both players-
smash, up smash.
A lot of spaghetti going on right now.
Yeah, but does lift that up B. Both characters are kind of flying across the stage right now.
Yep. Advantage just kind of flipping back and forth.
Yep.
As
There-
soon as Globo gets it, he gets hit by Can and Salty Dog lands, and then they just trade places. But Globo with a little lead right now. Getting the Nair into jab.
Yeah, always
Basically a true combo on your shield because
Yeah.
you will try to grab it every time.
always have to be cognizant of that frame one jab. I get hit by it 8 out of 10 times, and every time I'm like, hold shield.
Right, both players discussing what's true or not with Duck Hunt combos, giving each other matchup knowledge while they're playing. We love to see it.
Mid-set coaching each other?
Yo, do we have to DQ them both?
DQ both of them? Let's go.
Globo really trying to get this dare. Didn't work out. In advantage anyway.
I think all down airs that are like that should not have a splash hitbox that they do.
I agree. No landing hitbox.
No, like that splash hitbox is so dumb.
One thing I did notice earlier, Salty Doge was crouching while Globo was trying to set up a Zair confirm. Or not a Zair, a Nair.
Did he
Duck
crouch
Hunt-
underneath it?
Duck Hunt, yes. Duck Hunt pretty low. Hard
Oh,
to do
yeah.
his landing moves. GSS does struggle with people who low profile constantly.
Yeah, maybe if Salty Dog really sets up shop and just lays low, he might be able to come out, but has a nice lead right here. ZSS isn't gonna last too much longer.
Ooh, gets the B reverse paralyzer.
Yep.
Ooh, takes his jump. Does he know? Do
Uh.
either of them know? Can setting up protection anyway.
Yeah, Salty Dog has a percent lead right here, but he is also a kill percent, so this is basically even. Offstage is not where Duck Hunt wants to be, but he hasn't landed yet. Okay, here we go.
Really hard to tell what
Good
both
call
players
out.
want, but as we said, Salty Dogs covers the flip kick just in
Yep.
case, gets justly rewarded for it.
Yep.
What up, Bryce?
So yeah, Salty Dog with a stock lead now. Let's see how much extra percent credit he gets.
Salty Dogs playing it real patiently right now,
As he-
trying not to interact with GSS.
Sure. Really good aggression by
Can
Globo.
recover, jumps over the side B at ledge.
Oh yeah, Salty Dog doing a really good job being elusive, but Globo is on him still.
Somehow up B out of shield,
Ah.
whiffing. Duck Hunt just probably pancaking right below it or something.
Yeah. And good conversion by Globo to take the stock. Here we go.
Zair SS getting the Zair into Bear actually.
Yeah. Why does Zair do 5%? It does 5%.
Why is it plus on shield pretty much? It's
Sakurai.
not, but it feels like it.
Sakurai, we need to have some words with you.
Globo going for the Nair into jab.
Ooh, good down smash. That down smash always tricks me up.
Yeah, you never know. It's hard to remember which way you're supposed to be eyeing.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't know which way Duck Hunt is facing. He's
yeah.
sending you all around.
Salty Dog reeling a little bit from that frame one jab. I reel as well, don't worry about it. The Zair going through the gunman, through the can, and hitting Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt falling out of fair. I don't think it would have killed, but it might have been close. Going for some kill options himself right now.
Yeah.
Both players kind of antsy, but also retreating at the same time.
Yeah, I actually like Salty Dog going for those kill options because he has can to cover him.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, expends his up B.
oh
Gets
yeah.
hit by the forward tilt using the can to recover.
Oh! Globo
Globo.
goes for it all. Wow. I respect it.
Globo betting it all on the dare, the can, taking the spike hitbox, delaying his movement down, allowing Salty Doge to air dodge back in.
Yeah, I respect the option, but sometimes respect doesn't get the dubs. So let's see if he can make a comeback game too.
So stage Globo goes to.
PS2. Smashville. Yeah, gives Duck Hunt a little less room to set up shop.
Usually Salty's one to ban Smashville from what I've heard, so kind of surprising he let Globo take him here.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he bans Small Battlefield. I couldn't imagine.
You only get 2 bans right now. We're running that Genesis rule set.
With no Yoshi story, sad face.
No Yoshi story, thank the Lord.
Sad face.
No Lilat, thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord
again.
on that one.
Thank you, Chu, for gracing us with this Lilatless stage list for now.
Yeah, but right now, 0.5% separates these two players.
Super even game. Both players blocking each other. Duck Hunt gets the jab.
Yep, I like that floaty jump over the paralyzer into the jab. But there's those frame 1 jabs, and Salty Dog saying busted.
He does not appreciate getting caught trying to shield grab there.
Yeah, he did pancake underneath that Zair, though, which is huge in this matchup. That's happened a couple times already. Not that time.
Globo really good at abusing the Zair right now.
Oh, yes, he is.
If there's one thing I think Globo is good at is abusing the most broken part of the character and juggling. And when the most broken part of your character allows for juggling, Globo might just beat you no matter what.
Oh, absolutely. And then when you play a character like Game & Watch or ZSS, who are just great characters in their own right, it's just even more broken.
Exactly.
If only he were good enough for PR.
True. For unranked Globo here, playing with old Smash forehead Salty Dogs. Also unranked here.
Yeah, the Gunman almost taking the stock, but not quite. The high ceilings of Smashville coming in play there. Oh, I love it.
Globo, good DI, but I think CSS's weight not helping him enough there. I mean, he lived to 160. That's pretty good for CSS, I think.
Oh, a nice 40% conversion, 56%. Wow. Salty Dog really knowing that he really knows his conversions with Duck Hunt.
That dog knows what he's doing.
And he falls out of the up B.
Falls out of the up B. I think Globo did it the wrong way.
Uh-oh. Salty Dog kind of running away with it. Let's see if things peter out.
Interrupts that F smash charge with the Zair. That might have been the stock if he got hit by it.
Yep.
I mean, the drop down bear from ledge finishing off that Salty Nose.
Really good stuff by Globo.
Globo's moving around underneath the stage, makes it back. I didn't know ZSS could do that.
A flip kick. But the down smash takes it. Whole stock lead for Salty Dog.
Salty Nose looking really good to win this 2-0 right now, but none of Globo has anything to say about it. Drops the advantage state there, getting hit by some cans.
Yep. We all know that Nair to flip kick is a thing. ZSS has some cheese, so let's see if it comes into play.
One for the Nair, misses the first one, gets the second one into jab on the shield.
We know
the
it.
stream has disappeared from the TVs, but you can still see it on the screen.
Oh, wait, did he SD? I was looking at the TV.
I think he did.
Uh-oh. This is an even game now after that.
Breath of life for Globo. Probably wanted an up smash there, goes for it that time. But Salty Doge ready for it now. Salty Doge knows this game could be cheesed out of his way.
Absolutely.
Avoiding interaction at all costs.
And I feel like there's a huge momentum shift for Globo. Even though Salty Dog still has a small lead,
Ooh,
barely
almost
missing.
turned in up air. I don't think it would have killed CSS a little, not at the highest percent right now.
Yeah, it would have been good though.
Would have been close.
Oh, that's going to be it
At
for
the
sure.
ledge.
Yeah,
Doesn't snap with the up B.
the lack of snap is the main thing right there that lost him that stock. And Globo stealing that game 2 away. Let's see what happens in game 3. I think the choice of stage is actually going to play a huge factor here in this matchup.
Globo giving more matchup knowledge before they play game 3.
Global bans FD and Kalos, and the PS2 we go. Yeah, that was a fat miss input. It happens to the best of us, Ziga. But Salty Dog did look strong that game. So, let's see if he keeps up that strength in game 3.
Alright, each game so far being last hit situations. Let's see what Sochikoch can do on his game 3 counter pick. Setting up a lot of percent right now.
53% immediately.
53 off one interaction. Back throw can, up air, up air.
Is Duck Hunt cool? I can't tell.
Duck Hunt is cool when he approaches, but he don't be doing that all.
Yeah. he like doesn't approach 90% of the time, so.
He has to wait so long to be able to do the cool approach that it makes him not cool anymore.
Yeah.
But still has plenty of moments that are cool.
Yeah. Globo getting Zare to grab. I've never seen that before. That's interesting, to say the least.
Usually it leads to a tech chase.
Wow.
But, you know, this time not doing it. Globo reacting to our commentary. You know, he might as well just commentate and set himself.
While he's playing, I know.
I'll give him this headset real quick. But both players pretty much the same percent right now.
Yep.
Only difference of 6.
Up air almost takes it, but not quite.
Globo grabbing on the platform, probably one of the drop downs there or something. Avoiding the can with the flip kick, lands with the up tilt. ZSS up tilt, honestly, my second most tilting move after Zare.
Really? How come?
It's really annoying. I can't explain why.
It is annoying. I would say that probably the frame one jab is the second most for me, but I can see the up tilt.
I don't know. I would only say that the frame one jab is annoying because it's usually comboed with the Zare
Yeah.
more than Nair. But
In and of itself, you're right. It's like whatever. Oh, Globo taking that first stock with the side B. A minute and a half. Exactly.
Both players were at 130 before Globo got the kill. He is now leaving to 145.
Yeah, barely missing the can off that throw. That would have been the stock.
Globo has pretty much switched to CSS for the past like 2 months, I feel like. Bryce. Saltito's getting that bear across the stage. I don't know if that was bad DI or just CSS being at 160 after the hit.
Yeah. Either way, even game, we noticed Salty Dog did not get hit by the frame one jab that time. He held shield. So we see some adaptation in this game 3.
Let's see if Globo readapts to that and goes for a grab instead.
No, he's going to go for the frame one jab every time.
True. No mix-up. Works every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
There it
that's
is.
There.
Just bustering through all of
Gunman
that.
extension with the assist. Saltito's panic air dodging. Globo looked like he waited for it. Again, both players at very similar percents, but Saltito's getting
Ooh.
these discus confirms.
That was nice.
Not the finisher he probably wanted, but still big 30% lead almost.
Yeah. Salty Dog going for the down tilt. I saw him labbing the down tilt a couple times the other day. It's paying off in this set in a big way.
What would the down tilt be used for? Is that a tech chaser?
It was tech chase situation. He was trying to convert up tech chases, yeah.
Okay.
Getting hit by the gunman, Globo is. And he is definitely within Duck Hunt up air kill range, so we'll see if that happens.
Saltito's shield looking kind of low, but doesn't matter. Knocks Globo off the stage. Globo's at 160.
That was nice.
Kids can.
That was tricky. I thought the can was going to the left.
I was too.
He should be a...
Globo just runs up and up B's.
I'm surprised that killed. Globo had no rage.
Salty Dog's pretty... Duck Hunt Dog is pretty light, I think.
Ah, that explains it.
Maybe they're like medium-ish. I don't know.
Sure, but not super light.
Definitely not a heavy.
Yeah. But yeah, getting a nice percent lead. Duck Hunt is on Globo.
Globo going for an F smash. Probably wanted the pivot grab. I don't know.
Yeah.
Both players kind of flailing around right now, but working out mostly for Salty Dogs. Going for those up airs. Down tilting the can.
Yep.
His projectiles are putting in work now when he's got the lead. Like we said earlier, when he just snowballs, it just keeps going.
Yeah, Globo not getting hit by a whole lot, but also not able to like really get a good advantage stay going. Getting hit by that up air, 1 or 2 more might do it.
No jump right now from Globo. Goes for a flip kick, third jump anyway, he's fine.
Is this gonna convert?
Oh. Globo patiently not jumping into the can.
Yeah.
Can was out of shots anyway, I think.
Yeah. Man, Globo is not out of this yet, but anything is gonna kill at this point.
He's got some juicy rage for an up B soon.
Oh, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it.
The whip grab
Salty
into
dog.
the creeping can.
Taking the set 2-1. That was insane. Wow, yeah. I mean, once Salty Dog got the lead, Globo could like dance around the projectiles, but he couldn't really get a good advantage take going that last stock,
Yeah.
and it just he eventually choked on the wall.
His defense was fine. He pretty much just got punished anytime he tried to make anything happen for him.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta play AK now.
AK
You'll
walking
see
up.
Corrin versus AK. Who knows who AK will use?
You're going Corrin?
Corrin all day.
What?
Baby. But it's not on.
All right, we have got the Tim Prater Corrin going up against AK. I haven't been following too much of Tim's run, but I mean, to make it this far, you know, he must got some schmoves here with this Corrin.
Hello, I'm here now.
Um,
What's going on?
not too much.
Alright. Well,
So the Tim Corrin, I don't know.
wait, is AK playing Corrin?
No, Tim is playing. Oh, I have the name swapped. I'm
Yeah.
dumb. Yep, I'm
It was
dumb.
like, hey,
I had it
wait a
right
minute.
and swapped it. Yeah, I mean, you have to just assume that, you know, Snake wins the matchup, but you have to
Yeah.
wonder what tools Corrin might have to possibly kind of throw some matchup unfamiliarity out.
Yeah.
He's got decent mobility in the air, using back air and stuff to move, but
Yeah. I don't think the name swap did.
we're trying to use pin to get him up the ring. Or down the ring, just, yeah, but it's getting there.
Ooh, nice up air. Well, that was up air, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was talking to Morley a little bit before bracket about Corrin. So I mean, he's got some tools, good, fair that can kind of lead into it, similar to Sheik.
Yeah. I rarely ever see this character, so I don't really know like what to do. I mean, I fought highly in earlier, and he kind of just like beat me up. But then like game 2, I almost had it, but he definitely just like knew what to do better than me.
So I mean, it just kind of shows how good Tim is to be able to do this with all these different characters. He said he's gonna go a different character every week.
Yeah.
Next week I think it's in Snore, but it really just kind of shows.
Is
like,
Tim kind of just like on a character crisis right now?
No, he just wants to enjoy himself while he plays.
You know what?
Doesn't wanna get burned
Absolute
out.
lad.
And I mean, he's showing that he will more than likely still be PR after creating characters every week.
Yeah.
Good use of the Nair to delay the hitbox that just to find his way right into
Uh-huh. We got some nice. Ooh, just put him up.
Good patience.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. This really just shows just kind of how good his neutral is, how good his patience is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have too much to say about AK. AK is incredible. I mean,
Yeah, he is kind of cracked at this.
coming off a Gale Force win this past weekend, he is shining. Getting ready for Genesis next week. I know.
Oh, that's gonna sound.
I know
fun.
AK's going. I know myself,
Oh.
Colorado, farewell.
That sounds so fun.
I don't know. I don't remember if Luma's going or not. I'm not
Luma,
sure.
I don't think he can.
I don't
He
think
doesn't.
so.
He doesn't have a sponsor anymore, so he can't. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, it
I don't
should
know,
be-
that sounds so fun to go to. Though.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I
a
want to
good
go.
time.
I want to go to a major at one point.
Yeah, I would always recommend for people that are in the St. Louis area, start with like say like Riptide or something like that. It's one of the. It's now in Ohio. It's not in Wisconsin anymore, which is a little sad.
Ooh.
But it's one of those. It's got a water park, so if
Yeah.
you have a bad time playing Smash, then you just get to go to the water park.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess that does sound pretty fun. I don't know.
Alright, AK taking game 1.
That's crazy.
Gonna run it back. The Tim special.
You know, that's just kind of how we do it.
Yeah, that is a pretty St. Louis thing. But it was good. I mean, Tim.
You can't complain when you're
I
watching
mean,
these
he's
guys.
playing this character for like a day and a half now, probably, and I mean, he's having pretty competitive games here with AK. So I mean, this is Roulette and
I'm Time Master. Your favorite St. Louis funny guy.
Good of Tim to kind of fade back with some of these fares to avoid hitting a grenade and kind of doing double damage to himself.
We got some grenades going everywhere. You know, classic Snake stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got
AK can see that
early-
he is wanting to
early 90s, early 100%. Oh, I so thought that up smash was gonna hit that. That was so funny.
Yeah, AK.
Oh my gosh.
AK seeing that he's trying to do this patient play, and it's kind of changing how he's doing his grenade setups and stuff.
Yeah.
He's trying to put him in a more like aggressive state to kind of catch that like fadeaway fair and things like that. Another up tilt.
Yeah. Ooh, forward air is gonna spike.
Good trade for Tim there. Still
Oh,
not that
yeah.
first stock.
Whoa, that C4 kind of
Yeah.
spooked everyone.
Good way. Man, we were just sitting here and all these explosions.
Yeah.
Okay, can Tim find his way off the ledge? He does. AK trying to catch the roll.
He gets back up and lands a dash attack. Ooh, misses.
Falls air the jump there. I don't know if that was SDI or AK just
I think that's what it was. I mean, that's what it felt like. I don't know. That's just me. Ooh, back air gonna almost take the stock. Oh, and Nikita. Fourth row.
Yeah.
Is that it? No. Oh, I thought he was gonna like scare him to death, literally. Oh, and up smash gonna take the stock.
Patience.
Good,
Calling out the neutral get up.
good catch.
There we go.
That's
Nice.
it.
Final stock.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Here we go. The grenades are not doing too good
Yeah,
for
I'm just gonna let
Snake.
AK sit and shield with that
Just-
grenade. and I'm
yeah.
gonna Put some pressure on. He's sticky, so he does have to be a little careful. Trying to close the distance. He's gonna trade it back. And now it's on the ground. They're playing a dangerous game on that left side.
We got some nice Nikita action. Ooh, it just
Ooh,
Doesn't
dash
do
attack
it.
almost popping him right into that up smash.
yeah.
Alright, Tim's looking to something.
Fourth throw.
Got him at the ledge, calling up the roll.
Ooh, that wait, did he oh my god, he stickied him.
Again.
He stickied him. What? Oh my gosh, dude. That was
Tim
crazy
Moore
to
not looking
watch.
too bad at all, though. Hey, in 2 weeks, just play Snake. Yeah. Get the headband, put it all together.
I want the Roy headband, honestly.
Yeah.
The Roy headband. I
So
just
let's
gotta roll
see.
with it.
I think they're just playing Weeblewob's Geef Kid off
Next.
stream. I think they pulled them off stream, so I don't know what we're gonna be getting.
Well,
Possibly Colorado Salty Dog.
is Salty Dog the Duck Hunt?
Okay, I have to go play my set.
All right. Well, I guess I'll chill. I don't know. I don't want to touch anything though. All right. Well, that previous match was really fun, and I'm not really sure like how AK is just able to pull these things out, you know. Yeah. Hello, Zoro. How are you today? That sounds epic and funny.
Yo, yo. All right.
Alright, yeah, I don't know how to work the setup, so I don't want to, like, touch anything. Like, I know, like, what you do, but I just don't want to touch it, because I don't want to mess anything up.
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we're waiting on the next match, though, so in the meantime, people are currently leaving the venue, because, well, I guess restaurant closing.
oh yeah, we're getting pretty high up in the bracket as well.
Which is, yeah, we're getting close. We're at, winners semis?
Yeah, this is winners semis, and down here,
Yeah, so we got losers round 6. So we got, like, 8 more matches to go, or so. Like, 10 more.
actually, we have 14. Look at that, Smash.gg up here, telling us our good information. So,
That's pretty cool.
Globo versus Roulette, so probably Snake versus
Oh
DK.
my god, dude, Zulobo's crazy. I almost beat I almost took a game off Globo twice, and I was like so mad because like I kind of clutched it. I mean, he was playing ZSS though, so
Tristan B was not even close. That man steamrolled me.
yeah, he's
Anyway,
crazy. I mean,
So-
I just went Aegis for that matchup. I don't know much about ZSS, so I can't just go Aegis.
yeah, no, that man has some cracked fundies. Over here we have Colorado versus Salty Doge, so Inkling
That sounds
versus
super
Duckline.
fun.
Okay, place your bets. Weeble or Geek Kid? Which dinosaur lives to fight again?
I'd say Weeblewobs.
You think Weeble? Alright, I can see it, Geef has been playing a lot of Ike, though. And I think Ike is pretty good against Yoshi. So I'll put my
Maybe.
bet
I
on
don't know.
Geef.
I don't know. Like, I don't know too much about the Ike Yoshi matchup, so
All I know is Yoshi hates swords. That man hates swords.
I know.
So then,
I would know.
Tim
Dude,
Trader versus Yoshi Kid. Big Sword versus Yoshi. So I'm gonna put my money on Tim.
Yeah.
And then Blaze fights the loser of Double A. Double
Dude,
A
Blaze
is...
Blaze is just crazy with this
Alright, so
character.
Blaze has to fight Geef
He
or Weeble.
doesn't he just like play every sortie in the game?
Yeah, basically.
That's incredible. I love this region.
This region is cracked!
People are shouting.
People are.
That's very funny.
Something important happened. I'd assume.
I'm just browsing Twitter for fun. Oh,
Oh, actually, Geef. It looks like Geef is excited. I think Geef won.
oh my god. No, he's actually super happy they lost. We can go home.
No, we have no clue.
We haven't touched it. We've just been chilling.
We have been commentating just in case we are live, but we don't know.
We are live.
We are. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad I've been talking.
Zoro, Zoro, this is actually an intervention. A live intervention.
A live intervention.
For you. You've caused so many problems. On purpose.
Thank you, Chew.
Oh.
I'll move this out of here. Put that up there. So I can forget it later.
Good.
So we got Blaze fighting
Weeble.
Alright.
Weeble Wobs. Honestly, where am I getting Weeble Wobs too?
I'm excited about this matchup. We get Swords versus Yoshi. To show score.
Oh, nice. We got the bass song.
Alright, alright. And yeah, player 1. So player 1 is Blaze, player 2 is Weeble. Got it. Alright. Should be easy enough.
I heard Banjo and Kazooie and I went off.
Banjo and Kazooie is not coming out. Alright.
I just heard his name. Dude, this song is amazing. I love this song.
Cloud.
Oh.
Uh-oh, everyone in SDL has a pocket cloud.
Oh.
More Cloud gameplay.
It's
I
Cloud.
don't mind it. You know, I'm kind of-
Oh, yo, we got. This is like the best song. It's
And Chucky. Oh, but actually, that's kind of important.
Spear pillar.
Snipes away the limit.
Dude, he's just don't mind him. He is just sitting there doing his thing. And already we got some nice cross slash coming out. Oh, we got some nice aerials.
The question
You know,
is-
usual Cloud things like back air.
The big question is, how is this Yoshi gonna get in on the menace that is Cloud?
He doesn't.
That might be true. Just see,
Just throws eggs everywhere. And Cloud grabbing. Oh my god.
you have to throw it in. It seems the approach people has taken is which honestly, not a bad strategy.
Ooh, nice.
Luckily, you can't get shield poked because A.
Dude, I hate Yoshi's shield. Like it's just so weird to look at. Cause I don't like his shield's weird. You know.
Fishing for the A support there. Getting hit by that massive down there. Absolutely nothing you can do to avoid it.
Ooh, oh my god, nice. This neutral is really interesting. It's like we have like Cloud over
This
here.
neutral's really interesting. Cloud proceeds to back end.
Yeah, Cloud, he just back airs, you know. Yoshi,
Ooh, but
you know
nice
he.
there.
Yeah,
Nice
Yoshi
strategy.
just nares. Oh, I thought he was so dead there,
Big up there.
dude.
Reset the situation.
Oh,
Evil's
that's a
got
good stock
combos.
right there.
Evil's taking the lead. Back air, back air, back air. Evil with a nice easy combo. He's
Yo,
made
we're gonna
31%.
get so good at this game.
Both of these players are incredibly good. Oh,
No,
crawl.
dude,
for the
he
fans.
crawled. Let's analyze that way more than the actual thing.
Up smash.
Oh my god, the up
Big
smash. He
sword.
just
Alright.
catches him. What frame is up smash? Like frame 6.
You can look it up on the ultimate frame data. but
I'm doing that
am not
now.
going to. All I know is it's quick enough to kill Yoshi.
It feels like it's framed like.
Blaze opting for a lot of.
I don't want to say
Blaze
anything
moves.
like wrong because I'm gonna get like flamed in the chat. I'm probably already getting flamed right now, honestly. Up smash is framed.
Up B, having a landing hitbox. Messing with that.
Up smash is rank 12.
Cross slash, taking stage control, charging limit, hit by egg.
Oh my gosh.
Yoshi air drift though, you always gotta watch out
Yeah,
for that.
he's just trying to get. He's trying to just poke him out, you know.
One back air. All he needs.
Meeple is just going trying to get this little down tilt so he can set up something. Oh, and the back air gonna knock him out.
Sniped!
Oh, and that forward air just like
Absolutely
robbed him of his
beautiful.
stock. He kinda got egged in the forward air. Ooh, up the
Yep.
shield.
Punch me.
Yeah, he's just like, no.
Ooh!
Oh my
Oh,
god!
if he did it a third time,
I was going to go off.
Yeah, that Yoshi air drift though. Closing the gap fast. So Weevil has definitely switched his strategy from first off. Going from highly campy to just jump around and get in. And again, another blade beam from Blaze. I forgot how to say Evil's name.
Honestly, I thought he killed himself there with the up B. Oh, I think
Back air,
Weeble,
big back air.
Weeble, like, I'm surprised that, oh wow. Like, I feel like Yoshi would not be doing well in this matchup, I guess. Here we are.
I would agree. I think Yoshi loses, but then again, Weevil
Ooh,
and
sour
Blaze,
spot up
very
smash.
talented players, adapting to each
Yeah,
other.
Weeble is he is cracked at Fortnite, so.
What?
What?
Up there, great shield pressure, but no poke.
Oh.
Blaze's shield looking a little low.
Oh, I'm not gonna be it, no! And that's it. Ah, dude.
Spaghetti on the floor
That
there,
air
but yeah.
dodge, like, really.
Weevil up one. Save that. Leaves the- Yeah, look at that. It updated. Woo! We know how to work this.
Yay.
That was incredible gameplay from Weevil. Great shield pressure. Put Blaze in a bad spot, let the forward air hit, and he's off it.
Of course, that's just what we love to see around here. Especially with
Switching to Roy. All right.
Oh, here we go.
This is what you like to see, Ty.
I do like to see some Roy action, you know? I'm just gonna take notes while we commentate here.
All right.
Opening up pages right now.
New thing though. I wonder how Roy does in this matchup.
I feel like he
Roy,
does really good because like
Like he wants to get in the sweet spot
why does Pages want to access my contacts?
because they want to stalk you. I don't know. Point
Good.
is, both these characters want in. Blaze has that up air pressure though.
Yeah. We got Blaze kind of just doing like the usual Roy stuff, like down throw up air.
Weevil tricky with the egg.
Yeah, I don't. Why is he even? Isn't like that the worst move in the game?
Depending. He is very tricky with it though. I never figured out how you move it around, but people always obviously and people take full advantage of it.
I don't get
Boy,
it.
with that
I'll
hit
ask
up,
him later.
Ooh! And catching the land.
I'll ask him later, but I don't know. I don't get it. Personally, like,
Another upbeat. Take that easy bake percent.
it's gonna
Waiting,
be
waiting.
down
Grab.
throw. Ooh, misses it.
People looking a little lost
You
here.
do like our jabbed in airs, huh?
Ooh, but an egg connects. Nothing off of it though.
Ooh, does not get landing up there, you know.
Blazing's fishing.
Oh,
I felt it.
The tomahawk.
Oh!
Dude, and the Jair just gonna take the stock right there, dude. Blaze is on fire right now.
He is cooking with the fire of the sword. What is? Never mind. That's a dumb question.
What were you about to
Point
ask the
is-
name of the sword?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Point is, Blaze mashing up B, working wonderfully.
I think it's called the Binding Blade, actually.
The binding blade.
Binding Blade.
Well, is Yoshi about to be bound? Jesus Christ.
Sheesh. Dude, that was crazy. Oh,
Charge.
and that's
Oh.
it.
Oh,
Oh, I
no
thought
sweet
that was gonna
spot.
hit the sweet spot.
No sweet spot. And
And that's, wow.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, just, Roy just has the proper pressure and.
Shot right back. Keeping it close. Game 3 though. Last game.
That's true.
Although this Roy definitely seeming dominant.
Roy just kind of just plays the game for Blaze. That's just kind of what he does.
Battlefield ban.
You know what we do like to see? Some Blaze Roy. Hey yo,
Battlefield
what's
FD
going
ban.
on?
Huh?
No, there's just one of those over there. Oh, ended that. There we go. We got Cynthia's
It's not the stage. Wait, no, it's not the
It's
player. It's the stage. Wait, no.
It's Cynthia's theme. So like, here we go.
Sorry,
like,
Phoenix.
Dude,
Anyways.
I love this song. I just love all the Pokemon tracks in this stage.
I will say, I respect the fact that before every game, he just picks
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, like a
My
Spear
man.
Pillar's is a banger, and then we got this. I'm gonna be honest, I have this in my playlist.
Now let's see how Weevil dabs or fails. Alright, grab.
Here we go. Oh, misses that out of shield up B. Roy out of shield up B is just so dumb. Because he gets the armor for it for free. Actually, I think it's super armor. Ooh,
There, that's something we haven't seen all set.
yeah, here we go.
Weevil is definitely playing a little laid back, but Blaze is in, and Blaze
Nair.
is keeping the pressure up. Ooh, whiffs the up air.
Ooh,
Up
misses
B.
the up B. Ooh, down smash. Gonna
Head
take
chase,
it.
check chase.
Yeah,
And
and
up B.
misses it up.
Kills pressure.
So well, though. Oh, here we go. Side
not
B,
close enough.
B reverse. Ooh, oh, Blaze almost
touch
had
my
that
shield.
ledge trap there.
Don't
What?
touch my shield.
He told him not to. It is his. He bought it for $10 and then broke it and then got a new one.
And
That killed
they're
off the
killed.
top? What?
I
This is
think my mic
game.
is too loud.
What is this game, bro?
I've done a terrible thing. That thing is gone.
You killed the scoreboard.
It just keeps running. Aha!
Yeah, you found it.
Point is,
You're smarter than me, therefore you know
he's
everything.
still in the same position as last game.
Oh.
I think he knows the Roy matchup very well, or if he does,
Uh-oh.
Blaze just outplayed him.
Dude, I don't know, this is so interesting. Oh my gosh, Fair gonna knock him off?
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
eggs.
Roy gets to choose his eggs in this game, not Yoshi.
Roy feels like he just kind of does stuff and works.
Rain hop.
Uh-oh.
When in doubt, smash attack.
Ooh, and that's, ooh, he like landed and then like F tilted, like or something like that. He tomahawk F tilted. That was so weird. I don't know, it looked funny to me, okay? I'm having a moment.
It was a very good fight.
I'm probably still like just mad tired or whatever. I don't know. Or we chilling.
Down B,
Ooh, I'm just gonna take the stock.
Again, when in doubt, smash attack. Although, again, I don't think that will change.
Yoshi's is still like mad fast though, so it's probably also like rank 11.
Ooh, good spot dodge.
Ooh, not gonna be this. I so had that. He just like robbed it right there and then
Both players
like just
very
takes
aware of their options.
dude up air. Ooh, gonna be juggling. I felt this earlier when I was fighting Yoshi Kid.
Weevil Lost is gaining a lot of momentum right here, but back to neutral, back to neutral.
Ooh.
And now Blaze gets to choose how to play the game.
Oh my god. Dash
that
attack
was a
gonna
great
just
call out.
do it right there.
I'm saying right now. Blaze never can like
Oh my gosh. Alright,
this man
jab.
running in.
He's gonna jab. Oh, nair.
Nice
Oh,
hit.
or not nair, up air. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's gonna be it right there. Wow. That was
Good
it.
stuff from Blaze. My cursor has left.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright. Wait,
There we go.
signing off. Alright, well, it's been nice talking. It has been Time Master and Zoro, and I am out of here.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
These guys. Can one of you guys put these chairs back? One of those chairs back there? I'm taking this one. But you just put the chair down there.
Where do you want me to put it?
Literally, any of the chairs or tables that doesn't have a chair.
You got it. Shoot.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I hope you grabbed your drinks, grabbed your snacks, ladies, men, non-binary friends. It's your boy Notch, joined with Level 40 Raichu here with some Smash Ultimate action. Level 40 Raichu, get us into this.
Yo, so we've actually had quite a crazy bracket. The Timothy Prater went all Corrin today. We got Globo with the ZSS, all ZSS, and I know up to this point, I want to say Tristan was only going Enderman, because I know he's been talking about possibly sticking with him, but obviously they're like, we're not messing around, we're going Bayonetta this game.
Yeah, and Globo, this is more or less the beginning of his ZSS arc. You know, he started picking up ZSS, seeing what was up, formerly playing Game & Watch, and I think ZSS complements his playstyle perfectly, as well as Bayonetta just bringing out the best of Dristan. And so this is for losers top 8, losers getting 7th, and loser gets 7th and is out of the tournament, winner goes on.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm really surprised they went here. I feel like Dristan just has so many characters now that Globo's been going here against most people, but I hate this stage against Bayonetta. She just afterburner kicks across the entire stage, and there's really not much you can do.
Yeah, and a really common Bayo thing from the ledge is to ABK from the ledge, and so that ends up taking you to basically center stage. And so if you're respecting it, you're basically just giving up stage control. But Globo's going to steal away the first stock pretty quickly and showing off a little bit of tech. Globo, you monster.
Yeah, Globo's like, yeah, what invincibility? I'm not messing with that. Like right now, I mean, I feel like a lot of this is just going to be Dristan trying to get Bayo back up to speed. I feel like this game might be a little off for Dristan, but overall, I think we're going to have a really hot set.
Yeah, and Globo's playstyle more as a player is like mid-range camping, right? He doesn't want to be in your face, he doesn't want to be rushing you down, but he's not running away, right? He's kind of a bully. And Bayonetta is trying to get in also, and so this might transition Globo to play a little more away if possible, but so far we're just seeing both of them go at it. This has been close quarters fight the entire set.
Yeah, and I mean, being on Ledgeville here, it's really hard to get away in the first place. They've really been just brawling almost this entire time. But you see Globo doing a lot of what you were saying before, you know. But he's getting punished for it now because Bayo really stops that mid-range action with afterburner kick.
Yeah, having a burst option that's half the length of the stage that you're playing on really aids in breaking through that zone. But
you can definitely say that.
Yeah, Globo found himself back down to the ground, but he's getting pressured on the platform and finds himself down in the bottom, and now he's seeing a little bit of advantage state for himself, using that up smash to really good success underneath the platforms.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like right now, their neutral still kind of feels like they're just brawling it out. Like I haven't seen either one really able to get their game plans for sure to work, but it's still kind of working here and there. Like right there, like Globo's been doing side B to cover ledge options, and I mean, it just worked there, so, I mean, if it works. Oh, no, not the Nair, no tech.
Ooh. Yeah, no tech on that. I don't know if Globo was quite ready for that. It was pretty quick, and Dristan hasn't been going for that a lot, so sometimes you have these options. You sort of hold them into your back pocket until you can use them and sort of try and catch your opponent by surprise.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, like, honestly, I didn't even know he was going to go for that. It happened, like you said, so quick.
Yeah. And so Globo's really just playing inside of Bayonetta's face, not trying to deal with heel slide or ABK or let him even get the chance, just trying to brawl with the normals out here right now.
Ooh, that was a really good F tilt one in the grab. I barely see that happen, but that was a really quick option.
Zer's gonna apply pressure from mid-stage, catches him with a big up B. Bayonetta's pretty light also, so Dristan's gonna have to start really watching out for these moves that are gonna kill early.
Yeah, and Globo's getting a little too hasty here with these LPs.
Which is really uncharacteristic with him, and Dristan's just going to find one combo into the kill.
Maybe Globo knew that he had to end it quick or that was going to happen, and he just couldn't find the up B to just end it.
Something, yeah, because that's almost a little uncharacteristic of Globo, for real.
Playing his ZSS and friendlies, he does get a little antsy to get the kill. Maybe he's doing that because he felt pressured is the only thing I can think of. Because, I mean, ZSS up B is fast, it's really good, but you're so susceptible to getting a huge punish.
Right, and so no character swaps, no stage swap. Globo feels like he's made the adjustments he needs to make, and we're just going to go back into Game 2 right away.
Yeah, I think this Game 2, we're going to see something different here. I think both players definitely are getting a little bit more comfortable fighting against each other. But I'm excited to see.
Right, and I think Globo has to adapt his game plan a little bit to playing outside of Bayonetta's burst range, but that's really big. And so he's got to try and just find that sweet spot to really start executing his game plan. Because I feel like at the end of Game 1, Dristan sort of found his footing and was finding the hits that he needed to.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I think like just there too, like Tristan was doing so many B moves and didn't even go to ledge, and Globo preemptively was trying to get a grab. I think if he would have just waited for Tristan to land, there's so much lag when Bayo does all her B moves that he could have got at least an up smash and maybe something after that, like a 50-50.
Right. Now, Tristan's sort of running the advantage state right now. It's all him. Misses an up air to extend it and ends up getting punished. Stage control is all Globos right now.
Yeah, and let's see what. Yeah, there we go again. Just the afterburner kick, just getting center stage, and now they're fighting over center stage, which is good. Oh, yeah, that's gonna take it, especially on Smashville.
Yeah, especially on Smashville, and Tristan landing a laggier move on ZSS's shield. She does have a kill option out of shield, and so you really got to be careful. Especially, you have to be cognizant of when you're at kill percents to sort of shift how your like block pressure needs to be at that point.
Yeah, especially as Bayo too, because she's so big and up he's gonna catch you. It's not like Sephiroth where I feel like a lot of multi hits he just kind of gets out of. But Bayo, nah, she's sticking in for it for the long haul. But Tristan did end up taking that stock. I think it was up tilt back air, something like that.
Yeah, and Globo got off from ledge with a good move. Hasn't been finding a lot as far as his advantage state goes. He's sort of just been nickel and diming Bayonetta this whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, when Tristan's an advantage, it seems like he's really an advantage. But when Globo's an advantage, it just seems like he got a couple percents and he went to ledge and maybe he's, like you said, nickel and diming, but nothing big, really. Like, right there, Tristan just took the hello. Globo says, I could kill you at any percent, too.
Globo trying to shut us up over here. Finds a good nair into the down B, which he's been working on a lot and talking about. But he's got to be careful because these punishes from Tristan are adding up a lot of percent very quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tristan's really good at getting his confirms, and I'm surprised. I thought he was going to take it off the side there. I think he hit fair, but maybe he didn't believe that it was going to go through. But either way, like, honestly, it's still pretty close. I mean, this is ZSS, and Global's trying to get that nair flip kick, so he's kind of fishing for it, but not overextending too much.
Right, yeah, he caught an air dodge, it looked like, which was kind of unfortunate. Globo maybe trying to get out of that pressure, maybe thought he found a hole, but couldn't quite make it. That's going to be a 2-0 in Tristan's favor. Globo going home at 7th, Tristan still going on across the losers bracket.
Yeah, and I gotta say, like, Globo is, I think he said that he was going to start playing CSS just more consistently. So, I mean, he did really well today, all considering that his ZSS isn't to where he wants. But, I mean, if this is the show, like, he's definitely has the potential, and over time, I think we're going to see a ZSS in, like, top 3.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You have to understand, Globo as a person, 7th isn't good enough. He'll be back, hitting the lab. The ZSS will get stronger, and he'll be back next week, you know?
Yeah, and I honestly, I really respect him, sticking to his guns. He wanted to level up his ZSS. He didn't switch to, Game & Watch or anything. He knows what he can do. He knows that in order to get really good practice, you just have to play the character. That's just all it comes down to.
Right, and so this is winter semis. We're going to have Colorado, sort of the new blood success story of STL, Inkling. He's coming up just in Ultimate, basically. He's getting stronger. And then we have the old head, the literal retirement home, Salty Dog. Been in STL since I've been here, since the end of 2015. And he sort of moves away for work, and he comes back on trips every now and then. And he's back, and he's playing.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's funny too because Salty Dog, since he's been gone for so long, he hasn't met a lot of the new heads that we have now, and they are showing him just how long he's been going. A lot of these new players are just he's just not ready, and it's really good to see. But he is really good. I mean, he's sitting here in winter semis. He still has some sauce going for him. He's still doing a really good job once he figures it out. So I'm actually pretty excited to see this. I don't know how many times they've played. I know they had to have played a few times already now at this point, though.
Yeah, of course. And, character loyalty is keeping Salty Dog alive. So, and St. Louis isn't known for having duck hunts. We had Phobos, right? And he's sort of here and not because he lives close, but not too close, sort of a deal. So, Salty Dog does have that little bit of leverage, but Inkling's no joke. Whether you know the matchup or not, this is a real deal character.
For sure, and right now, Colorado is actually trying to do the splat bomb, but realized he didn't have any ink, and he still hasn't gotten a chance to get ink. Not that he necessarily needs it, but yeah, there we go. Because, I mean, a lot of Inkling's ledge trapping becomes pretty ridiculous with that splat bomb, especially, I don't know if a lot of people have been noticing, but Colorado's been doing it so that it just barely goes over the edge.
Ooh, and a spot dodge on the roller nets him a sweet spot up or a sweet spot F tilt so that he can go ahead and take the first stock.
I didn't even know Duck Hunt Dog F tilt killed like that.
Let me tell you, man, that dog's got teeth. You better watch out.
Oh yeah, Colorado doing a clean edge guard.
Yep, answers right back. And that's one thing that sort of held Duck Hunt back across both games. Not having a hitbox on his recovery move makes him extremely susceptible to these sorts of edge guards, you know?
Yeah, for sure. It is weird too, right? Because like Villager has it, Olimar has it. You know, they have those kind of weird floaty things. But the thing that Duck Hunt has that the other two don't is the can to kind of follow with him. You know, it's almost like reverse Mario Fireball. You know, when Mario's coming from above, which it can kind of help. But in that scenario, obviously, Colorado was privy to that. So wow, jeez.
Yeah, and Salty Dog is just all too comfortable getting these can confirms off of his throws, which is netting him a lot of damage. His punishes are going pretty far, which is what we really know Colorado for also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, right now, Colorado, I think this game is just gonna be getting information, trying to figure out what did and didn't work. Because whenever he figures something out, like, he's not taking much percent per stock, right? Like, he's not getting like so much damage where it feels like he can't come back. He's even things up pretty fast, but I mean, Salty Dog is keeping him on his toes.
Right. It feels like quite a few of these traps that Salty Dog's putting out and Colorado's seeing himself in are stuff that could be avoided, and I think Colorado will catch on to that as the set goes on.
Yeah, for sure. Like, even right now, he's playing around the can very well. Like, he knows, okay, this can cannot go the other way. It absolutely has to go one way until it's hit. So he's been doing a lot better around that.
Oh, I thought the roller was going to connect, but Colorado not finishing it off.
Yeah, some of these rollers are kind of crazy. He's just getting the tech hit. So, like, he's not quite grounded yet. Okay, let's see what this ledge trap is.
Yeah, let's trap him. Both of them are at kill percent, so this is important. He's got the can. Oh, it doesn't hit him away, so he gets stuck in the roller. Salty Dog not going to be too happy about that one. Yeah, look at him.
I will say, I don't know if you caught that. So the gunman was on ledge, and Colorado tried to do fair to the gunman to extend his hitbox while a Salty Dog neutral get up, but I think it literally just deactivated the hitbox. It was really weird.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he did it too early or did it too high and sort of stalled himself in the hit lag and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I think that might have been actually what happened. Yeah, I'm not really too surprised with keeping this stage. I'm sure Salty Dog wants the stage, bigger stage, more room to play with, and Colorado, this has to be the stage he plays on the most, so he definitely comfortable here.
Yeah, definitely. Nobody who plays Smash Ultimate is a stranger to this stage. Very, very common stage in competitive play.
For sure.
Colorado already starting off, even percents, but he's got an amazing positioning right now.
Yeah, and the patience and just kind of like turning around, preparing to get that back air. And that, the splat bomb that he keeps doing, I feel like he figured something out because I know he didn't used to do that. But he's getting it now where he charges it just a little bit, where it just goes ever so slightly over edge to 2-frame. And I don't know if he's gotten any with it, but it's good pressure.
Right. All right, we're just playing neutral, cross stage from each other. Colorado trying to get in, sort of poking and prodding, but the can and all these projectiles are posing to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, right now, honestly, it still feels relatively even.
Ooh, that gunman. That bullet was going big far, and the can is going to take the first stock in favor of Salty Dog.
Yeah, I don't think Colorado was quite expecting that. He was still holding in, so I think if he would have DI'd correctly, he might have lived that. Ooh, good back air.
Now this is exactly how game one started. He took Salty Dog taking the first stock, high percent. Colorado answering back pretty quickly.
Yeah, and getting this, just the ink is so good. Not to mention, I don't know how this is interacting with the can. Does he get bonus damage too for if the can hits him?
I have no idea. Beefy Smash dudes, get on that.
Yeah, right. Ooh, good confirms.
Yeah, oh, air dodging through it. Colorado just slightly off the mark with that down smash at ledge.
Ooh, wow. Weird splat bomb.
Both of them at high percent again. Seems to be a theme in this match. Crazy down smash, really.
Nah,
He's living. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe, but once I saw the side B come out, I was like,
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, that's the thing is Inkling makes it back from so far away because the roller, you can always jump out of it. And so it really does aid in that recovery.
It really does, and it just allows for so many mix-ups. You know, you don't always have to kind of recover low. You can kind of bait the high approach and throw out an aerial. But Salty Dog saying, "Hey, I know you have comebacks. I have comebacks too. We're not taking too much percent."
Right. Oh, and the splat bomb's gonna kill his advantage state. He was gonna get an up air off of that also. All right, down smash the can away, setting it up. But Colorado is just. Ever since the first stock of this game, or after the first stock of this game, Colorado's been really controlling the pace and not letting Salty Dog really have a lot of time to set up these things.
Yeah, and I noticed that that Colorado is doing his little neutral B on the can, and it does push it forward. So it is kind of mixing up Salty Dog a little bit when he does that, which is good to know.
This is a great spot for Salty Dog. This is right where he wants to be. Misses the ledge trap and ends up getting punished for it. Oh my gosh!
Ooh,
not quite. Yeah, he was holding him for the can. He's got to be careful now.
Yeah, these percents are a little dangerous, even with this can.
Oh, and he found him because you can control the can while in shield.
Yep.
Colorado leaning his head back. Salty Dog looking a little shook. Salty Dog always looks a little shook, though. Let's be real.
every set he's fighting for his life.
Yeah, dude, everything he does he's fighting for his life.
They're not gonna let me out if I lose this set.
Salty Dog bust out the Ganon. Come on, quit playing with us.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. We know what he's thinking. We know.
Salty Dog peeping at his phone. He said, "Who you texting, bro?" Looked right at it.
He's making a poll. What do you guys think, Ganon?
Yeah, dude, Colorado was looking at his phone and Salty Dog peeped over. He's like, "Let me see the notes, bro."
Yeah, hit me with the notes. Ooh, Salty Dog got that mean look now. He's focused.
He's zoned in. Game 3, same stage, same characters. You guys known it the first time, the second time. Let's see the third.
Ooh, 42%. Dang.
Jeez, looking like DK out here.
I'm saying.
Oh, the reads. The pivot grab held him up for his boy.
Colorado evening it up super fast though. Like Colorado's like, all right, enough. I've had enough.
Yeah, for sure. Colorado, no stranger, and he takes the first stock. It's not even been 30 seconds.
Colorado going to show. Look, my adaptation is ridiculous. I'm a top 3 STL player for a reason.
Yeah. Salty Dog's trying to keep up. He's keeping up well.
Ooh, good damage.
This game might be slipping away from him a little bit. Colorado's only at 75. And Salty Dog's been taking these stocks kind of late. I mean, both of them have. But he lost his stock super early. He's going to have to try and catch up.
Yeah, I want to say, I feel like the momentum has shifted greatly in Colorado's favor. Because, like, at the moment, the cans haven't been doing as much as they've been doing the last other few games. And seeing Salty Dog take more damage than necessary, I mean, he's not Snake. Yeah, like, there you go right there. He's just so clean.
Yeah. And he's still only at 116%, and I know that's a high percent, but again, Salty Dog's like kill percentage on his opponents has been extremely high.
Yeah, and as far as I know, really Duck Hunt's biggest weakness is really just taking these stocks. Like he doesn't mind, playing patient and if he's ahead, he's great, but playing from behind, not one of Duck Hunt's strong suits.
Right, and that's just sort of a zoner thing, really, if you think about most other fighting games, traditional fighting games, and even in this with some of the zoners. If you have a lead, you can chip away at them all day long, but it's when you start needing to make these risky plays and taking stocks away early that it becomes a problem.
Yeah, without a doubt. And Salty Dog's getting some good damage, getting some good conversions, but it's just look at Colorado. He's only taking, 52% here, and Salty Dog's on his last stock, and he's behind in percent. Like, it's a
Yeah.
little rough. He's playing confident though. I mean, he's not really letting this affect him.
Get it? Rough. Dog. Anyways, so yeah, and the thing is, he's building up percent, but he is, like you said, he's a full lap behind, really. And so
Oh, yeah.
he's got to be really careful because the more percent he takes is the more percent he's got to deal with on when he gets Colorado to his last stock.
Honestly, really good idea with the can because I'm pretty sure he would have died to up air there.
Yeah. All
I
right.
don't know how heavy Duck Hunt is actually. I would think he'd be maybe underneath midweight. Ooh, good there.
He's in a bad spot, and that backer is going to catch him. And that's going to be 2-1 in favor of Colorado. Salty Dog still in the tournament because that was winners. So he'll be waiting. Let's see. He'll be waiting for Blaze Golden Blade, who beat Yoshi Kid 2-0. And Colorado's going to move on to the winners finals. We know he's no stranger to that position.
Yeah, Blaze with the Yoshi Gauntlet. I think, Blaze had kind of a rough tournament right away. He lost to Lunagabs 2-1 in winners. Winners round 2, so his round 1. And he has just been going on a warpath. I mean, he's taken out Morley, WK9, Weeblewobs, Yoshi Kid. I mean, none of those players are anybody to bat at. Like, those are good players. So Blaze playing with some heat.
He lost 2 entire games right away in the first set that he played. Okay, goes down to losers, and he's lost 1 game since.
Yeah,
Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets, he's lost 1 game. He's not stopping.
Yeah, he's not messing around. I'm worried for Salty Dog. Someone's got to check on him after the set.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have Apollo Kage. You guys know him. He's been around. And Geef Kid, who actually just won our monthly at one of the local colleges, Webster University, ended up going crazy and winning that bracket. And so he's playing with some heat. He's taken out some good players today, and he's ready to go. Winner semis, baby.
Yeah, and I mean, watching AK, always a pleasure. I love seeing what new stuff he's going to try, especially when he's feeling confident. But gotta say, seeing Geef Kid's Ike the last few months, really impressive. Like, seeing what he's been able to do with this character, as confident as he's gotten, really good stuff coming from Geef Kid. He has two really confident characters now, and it's just nice to see.
Yeah, and the cool thing about both of these players is both of these players are smart individuals. Like, even just outside of Smash Bros, they're smart, they're creative, and so I'm excited to see how they're going to come up for solutions for the problems that each other poses for them.
Yeah, and honestly, not just that. These two, they have a history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Geef Kid was consistently taking sets off to AK when AK was on the come up, and it's definitely been back and forth. I mean, things have changed. Obviously, AK's gotten much better, but both of these players are capable of doing some wild stuff, especially against each other.
Right, and so Geef Kid now down a stock, trying to find this Nair to hopefully try and even it up quickly, but AK is just playing grounded and avoiding the hits that Ike's trying to find.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I really want to see Geef Kid probably pull out Bowser. Bowser's a little bit better in this matchup. It's going to be a little harder for Geef to do his normal game plan with these nades. Ike loves laning on your shield with Nair, of course, because it's just everything. And he's been paying the price for it a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit of this damage is literally just coming from the nades that he's been hitting with his sword. And it's really hard to avoid that. Here it is again. And AK is starting to, get bigger conversions off of it.
Oh yeah, like right now, it's just all AK. Like, AK's fully aware. He's not really worried about anything that's going on right now. He just knows, hey, if I hold on to this nade, I'm probably gonna, he's gonna net
Ooh,
everything.
and the kill confirm. Yeah, and Ike isn't a complicated character, right? Ike is very straightforward, and so there's not a lot that comes from it. So if you can execute a game plan, most styles of Ike are going to end up falling victim to that same game plan. If you've seen one, you've sort of seen them all, just due to how straightforward the character is.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, this is AK, right? I know he's fought Raven King several times. He's fought Yez a few times on Wi-Fi. He's really no stranger to the Ike, but I'm surprised Geef Kid's going to stick it out. I guess he feels more confident, or he's trying to push his Ike a little bit further, see what he's capable of.
And worst comes to worst, he's in winners, right? He has another bracket life to go through, being a double elimination bracket, so it's really not too much to worry about, I would imagine, for him. So he probably wants to see it for another game before giving it up and packing it up.
Yeah, and I can definitely respect that because I mean, maybe he's eventually wanting to stick with Ike full time. And there's, like I was saying about Globo, there's really only one way to get your characters up to speed, and that's to fight strong opponents with that character.
Yep, and right now he's really fighting a strong opponent. AK's put on 107% on him already, and Geefkid hasn't found really a big hit yet. They're just rolling back and forth.
Not the jab roll.
Yeah, both of them. All right, dropping projectiles, finds a safe landing, but Geefkid ends up getting him. Not quite
Really
finishing
good.
him off, but that's a lot of damage right there. Reads a jump, doesn't quite get the read.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a really good nair up boot. That's gonna be up tilt. Yeah.
DP.
Yeah. So, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yeah, and it might have been good if he had hit it in the correct way, but unfortunately he was just facing the incorrect way.
Yeah, maybe he was anticipating a roll. Ooh, okay.
And a good high side B ends up stopping AK from messing around out there. We've seen the clips. We know what's coming.
Yeah, I actually the more I think about it, I bet Geef wants to do this because as Bowser, he probably doesn't feel as confident when it comes to recovery because Nikita is just it's so good against Bowser if you just deactivate it mid up B.
All right, C4 on Geef.
Yep.
AK lets it rip, gets the shield damage, and now Geef's in the corner.
I really like this pressure from AK. He's playing around his nades and kind of letting it cover his track. So if he absolutely needs to, you can just run to his nade and kind of have some coverage.
Right, and that's sort of the AK thing. AK's always been a huge advocate for don't throw a nade unless it has a reason. And so he's definitely putting these in good spots to where, he's messing with Geef, and Geef feels like he's almost walking on eggshells here because just how much stage control AK's having.
Yeah, this whole time, I will say, right now, Geef's doing a really good job of trying to keep center, but he did just kind of roll the ledge, which, yeah, it's a little rough there. I mean, he's not playing too bad, and in this game, he's looking much better than he did last game, so maybe he figured something out. Ooh, that was a good option. Yeah, that's... Trying to cover Snake when he's above is... It's knowing when they're gonna air dodge. Sometimes you just gotta jump, do nothing, and then cover the landing.
Who ends up spot dodging the forward tilt. It's hit by C4, and there's another one on him. Oh my gosh.
Dodge.
Oh, beautifully.
Yeah.
And then follows him to the platform, because if he would have kept it going where it was, AK wouldn't have gotten hit by the last hit, would have bounced off the platform. So wonderful awareness from Geefkid.
Okay. Yeah, right now, honestly, this is a couple Ike combos, and they're pretty much caught up.
Ooh, good read on the roll in. Grenade stops his advantage state in its tracks and gives it right back to AK, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, the things I would like to see Geef kind of clean up is just B moves, He keeps side B'ing and up B'ing, and most of the time it's just not doing him any favors.
Yeah, and I think the more comfortable he gets with this Ike, in this matchup specifically, he'll have a little more idea of how to space it better, where to push and pull sort of with his advantage state. Because it seemed like a lot of time he was trying to go for the max on the advantage state, and he'd end up getting hit by a nade numerous times. And so, it's just a matter of time with that. Geefkid's still in the tournament, but AK is going to go meet Colorado in winners finals, and Geefkid's going down to fight Dristan.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this. I would think Tristan probably is just going to stick with Bayonetta and, the top 8. I think he wants to place well, but wouldn't be surprised if I saw Enderman seeing Salty Dog versus Blaze now. So I'm curious what Blaze is going to go. I mean, he plays basically every sortie. Haven't seen him play Sephiroth in a minute. I know he's been wanting to level up his Cloud more, so I'd imagine we see Cloud at least game 1.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, I've seen Blaze play a million sword characters. The only sword character I've played of his, though, has been his Sephiroth. And that's been in retirement for a little bit. positive that it's up to speed. I wouldn't doubt it for a second because Blaze is a man of many characters, but it hasn't been around for a little bit. And so we're going to see Duck Hunt, of course. And I'm curious if we see Roy or Cloud.
Yeah, I'm also really curious. I mean, he could still go Aegis. I know that's kind of like his third character. I haven't really seen him play Sephiroth in like a hot minute. Like
Right.
him and Tim both just kind of drop Sephiroth around the same time.
It's going to be the Roy, it looks like. Now, you know, feel it out with Roy, maybe pressure the zoner with a faster character, and if he feels like he needs a style swap or he needs a different character, he's got the rest on the bench ready to go. But this is game one. Salty Dog, Blaze, Golden Blade.
Oh yeah, and you know it is a meme. You know, Blaze doesn't approach, but I don't know. He's been kind of approaching a lot tonight, at least, and I mean even just now he's been pressing buttons. He's been getting in there.
Yeah, and Duck Hunt's not a character that you want to camp out, right? Maybe if you have the lead, you can start, you know, picking your spots a little bit better, but a lot of the time you need to bring the fight to Duck Hunt.
Yeah, ooh, that was real clean. And that's one of those salty knows and Blaze does not know situations. And it looks like Blaze is feeling a little lost in this game one, but like any zoner set, if you've never played against the zoner, it definitely is going to take you at least a little bit to get back up to speed on what this character is capable of.
Yeah, it'll take you a little bit, and also it'll test your patience. And, you know, Blaze a disciplined player, so definitely not out of it yet. Finds a wonderful F smash on the landing. Sweet spot and everything. Gonna even it up. 51% separating them.
Yeah, Blaze said, okay, you got stuff, I got stuff too. You keep holding in, I'm going to get you with it.
Right.
Yeah, like right now, it's really funny watching Salty Dog play. He really do be just running from one side of the stage to the other side of the stage, setting up his gunman.
Oh yeah, Salty Dog is a Looney Tunes character.
Ooh, that was a really good can. Okay, let's see what he does.
If you've ever met Salty Dog, big personality, and his play translates that. He plays like a goof.
He's very interesting to play against because if you don't like commentary, get ready for some commentary because he is not afraid to talk mid-set.
No, not at all.
He's telling you how he feels for sure.
And Blaze still holding on to this stock at 164, but Salty Dog's got all the stage control in the world, got his can right next to him, just sort of dashing back and forth, playing careful.
Yeah, I like actually what Salty Dog was doing. He was literally hiding in his can because he knows that if anything hits him, he's detonating that can.
Right, he was just waiting, you know, for Blaze to make a slip up while he's holding shield, just press that B button and get himself a kill. Jer not gonna quite take it yet, but 93%. Duck Hunt's getting close.
Yeah, and I would like to see Blaze punish some of these neutral get-ups. This is like the second time Salty Dog's been off stage, and notoriously I've been seeing him do neutral get-up or jump from ledge more than not. People kind of just let him get up. I want to see someone kill him for that.
Yeah, and that's one of the difficult things because neutral get up is kind of hard to time. Even if you know it's coming, but it is so common that you feel like a lot of people would have prepped for that, and that's a good example right there.
Yeah, boom. Blaze was like, all right, I'm tired of you neutral getting up. I'm fairing you. Ooh!
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe Salty was just going for damage. You know, he's like, well, fair's not going to kill. Might as well get him on stage with some damage.
Right, and sends him to the other part of the stage and ends up having center stage himself. Got his can next to him, tools ready. And
yeah,
Blaze just sort of running away right now, which is smart. He's got to make sure he picks his spots well. Worst comes to worst, you still got 3.5 minutes. It's the last stock, you know. Got to play safe because he's at a deficit.
Yeah, and I mean we're getting to the point too where I want to say maybe like the next 10%. Like Salty Dog is definitely going to be susceptible to side beyond ledge. I mean PS2's got decently close side blast zones. I mean, side B's definitely killing here on ledge. I will be a combo breaker, Pharaoh. I will definitely be there, bud.
All right. He's got him in a good spot right now. 44%. You know, one combo and a good read could result in this game going the exact opposite way of how it looks right now. But Blaze just playing slow neutral, jumping platform to platform. dodging Salty Dog's up air, getting the can damage on himself.
Yeah, this is definitely even. Like, I guess to like most people, they're probably thinking like, no way, Blaze has such a deficit. But I mean, with Duck Hunt Dog having issues killing and Roy having the complete opposite issue, it's anybody's game right now, especially at 2 minutes, 2:20 on the clock. Like we're getting winded down.
And that can's going to send him off. The red sparks were there. This is going to start getting real close if Blaze isn't careful.
Yeah, and I'm curious if the gunman might play a factor in here, because if he gets one of the fast gunmen and Blaze isn't expecting it, it could take the stock.
Right, and Salty Dog's been closing the distance. Blaze holding shield a lot. Ends up catching him with an edge guard. Blaze sort of looking up. I feel like, especially at the end of that, Blaze was sort of feeling out the pace. I feel like he adapted to the pace really well. But one, it was just a little too late. And two, he wasn't finding the right hits in that pace.
Yeah, I agree. He was having a really hard time just getting some hits, like you were saying. You know, he was doing a really good job of Aegis, maybe? No. He was doing a good job of just dodging the frisbee. He was doing a good job of dodging cans, but he would get hit sometimes. But he knows if he just holds out, he's really not going to die, too soon. So I mean, overall, doing a really good job. I think this is going to be a much different game.
Yeah, especially in Blaze coming out. He's not playing Green Roy anymore, so this is going to be an entirely different game. We got the default colors. He's trying to default dance on this Duck Hunt Dog.
Yeah, Wolf Pro kind of spitting in chat. Blaze Golden Fade.
Yeah.
Ooh,
all right, down tilts at the ledge.
So a lot of people, I don't think know, but can will not detonate if you hit it unless the Duck Hunt player hits B. So like you can kind of hit the can all day, but in the second he hits B while a hitbox is out, then it will.
Oh, and finishing the first stock in a similar fashion to how he finished it in game one.
Sheesh. Oh, where are you going? Oh no! Okay, that was definitely an accidental air dodge. You hate to see it, not here in losers quarters, because this is still a best of 3 set.
My boy sitting there, BGB turning into BSD. Not what you want to see, and now he's at a very big deficit, which is not where you want to be against a character like Duck Hunt.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, especially against a character like Duck Hunt. It's devastating right now, but this is Blaze, right? He might be one of our more consistent, optimal players, like right along there with Colorado. I would not be that shocked to see him come back, but it's an uphill battle for sure.
Yeah, and what Salty Dog's doing with this big of a deficit is what I feel like he should have been doing against Colorado, and sort of playing slow, playing away, running away, because Duck Hunt has all the tools to do that. And so he's widening this gap just every hit he gets.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with that, and I think maybe Salty Dog is starting to realize that too. Like, hey, if I have a little bit of a lead, I need to just run away with it. Like, actually.
All right, sets him up. He's got him in disadvantage. Blaze holding stage control, but I don't think Salty Dog really cares. It's taken right back.
Yeah, I mean, as far as stage control, center hasn't even really been Salty Dog's priority. He's mostly just been ledge trapping, and if not ledge trapping, going to the other ledge and putting out all of his set play.
Yeah, he wants distance, and if you're fighting for center stage, Salty Dog's like, here, you can take it. I'm just going to poke at you from afar.
Really good jab back air there. Let's see. Okay.
Kane's going to hit him. 164. Blaze would need a miracle to get himself back into this game and get him back into this tournament.
Really good wave bounce side B. Okay. I really like some of these recoveries from Salty Dog. He'll be doing a jump air dodge from ledge to kind of get back to his can ASAP.
Yeah.
Really not a bad idea. Ooh.
Oh, and the forward tilt, pushing the can into Blaze. Blaze looking very unhappy. That's sort of just how Blaze always looks. He's got a very straight face. He's a very stoic individual.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like I can't say for sure. Obviously, we can't see a different timeline, but I genuinely feel like he had a really strong chance of winning that set. And yeah, he looks pretty upset with that.
No, bro.
I don't blame him. I mean, he
not
was
on the
playing
camera.
so well.
Yeah, he was. And it was just both of the games, first off, Salty Dog found a huge first stock. Both times, game one, he found a huge conversion. side B or frisbee into down air, and that first stock that game just found a big down air off stage, and I feel like Blaze could have definitely kept up without the SD, but it does happen, and it's better to happen on a stage like this, a small local scene, than to happen on the big stage somewhere when it needs to matter.
Yeah, exactly. And just to kind of give an update, so Dristan did end up taking it 2-0 over Eve Kid, so they did play off stream. So we will be seeing Dristan for Salty Dog after this set.
Yep. So we're going to play out winners finals. The last 4 people we have in this bracket: Apollo Kage, Colorado, Dristan, and Salty Dog. And so looking to see Snake and Inkling right here. And then down in the loser semis, looking to see probably Bayonetta, Duck Hunt, which is a matchup they've been playing forever because Dristan started playing around time that Salty Dog was still in St. Louis periodically.
Right, and I think the funny thing is right now, so we've had 4 PR tournaments since Saturday, and there has been a different winner every time. So right now, AK has not won a single PR tournament as of right now. So it is very likely that if AK wins, we will have 5 straight tournaments with a new winner.
Yeah, and that's something you love to see, Some regions just get dominated by one player, and our scene is catching up. We got big players putting on, shows on the big screen, on big streams, and our scene is catching up, and it's a scary thing to think about, but it's so exciting at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's kind of annoying to see the same person win over and over again. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, right? It could be sports, it could be anything. But seeing competition, like real competition, it keeps you wanting to see what's going to happen next week. What's the next tournament hold. So it is really great. I mean, especially our like around top 5 players, like consistently showing each other, look, this isn't how it was, before COVID. It's not the same. It's not the same region anymore. We're different now. We have the skills to beat anyone, and it's awesome.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, if you're a competitor, you want it to be like this. You wouldn't want it any other way than showing up and not knowing who's going to bring what this week, Everybody's making a case for themselves, and we're going to jump right in to the best of 5 winners finals of 2 players who play very, very often.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see this because for the people that aren't consistently watching our locals, Colorado did beat AK on Monday at localhost. So this is going to be kind of one of those things where we really want to see, right? Because Inkling does particularly well against Snake, and Colorado has been rapidly approaching AK's level pretty much for the last several months. And they've been going pretty much neck and neck, I would say. So seeing how this goes, we really get to see how these two adapt against each other.
Right, and although the percents are close, it feels like it's been heavily in Colorado's favor right now. He's got all the stage control in the world, and he was just putting on edge guard after edge guard. Do we have a confirm? We have a kill, and we have a stock. 3 stocks to 2 stocks. Colorado's favor.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know Colorado had to just be getting that grab, and he didn't get the C4, just barely missing, actually, which I'm kind of surprised that missed. But let's see what this ledge trap holds for him. Yep, really good. Colorado holding in a little bit too long. I think if he would have held out, he would have lived.
Yeah, I can't believe that last one hit, but letting his ledge invincibility go away, he needed to pick another option to get around that up smash.
Yeah, and this movement and positioning by AK is actually really good. Just seeing the little minor movements that he's doing to control space, it's so fun to watch, I feel like.
Yeah, and right now it seems like AK is sort of struggling. Again, the percents are keeping even. He's finding trades, but as far as like control and neutral wins, it seems like AK is struggling slightly.
Yeah, just slightly, I feel like at this point, because like Colorado's also really great at playing around these nades. What's good at playing around that C4 though?
Not quite. Yeah, and he is, especially with Inkling's back air. He's really good at poking around where the nade is to sort of pressure AK, whether he be in shield or whether Colorando's just taking up space, and he's just sort of, making AK make decisions.
Yeah, and that's one of Colorando's biggest strengths, I feel like, as a player, is just he has a game plan and he knows what he needs to do to execute that game plan, and he's so optimal. Like he makes you suffer if you mess up whatsoever.
Yeah, Colorado has punishes of 4 days, so you have to be really careful. His neutral wins are scary because they will lead to a lot.
Oh man, he is going to get punished for that, but I really like these nades coming from AK, kind of just stuffing out these jumps. Okay. Colorado not really able to get off this ledge, but he is going to kind of sneak past there. AK getting a little too antsy.
Yeah, and Colorado's going to make sure to make every hit count. He did lose a stock pretty early to his C4.
Oh, no, I saw it.
Yeah. And he's going to hit him with an up air, which is like a lot of times some of AK's punishes seem really random, right? Because you're getting hit by a random nade, but 9 times out of 10, AK is ready to convert off of it. And so you have to be extremely careful. And so Colorado slipped up right there, hit a nade, and literally died for it. You got to be careful.
Yeah, the funny thing about that, too, was Colorado was aware the nade was there because he was using his neutral B to keep AK in shield. And he just got a little too overzealous. I think if he would have just waited a little bit, then tried to go for a punish after the nade explosion, he would have been fine.
Right.
Ooh, there's that quick 32.
Yeah, up throw to up tilt is an immense amount of percent.
Yeah, it's actually a little bonkers, which I did find after learning a little bit more about Snake. It's not guaranteed. They have to kind of read your DI. So at least there's something. Granted, it's a little easy to react to the DI, of course.
Yep. And AK starting off this game a lot stronger than he started off game 1. Sort of him taking position and taking an insane stock, really.
Oh my god, I thought he was getting something nasty off that.
Yeah, I thought we were about to convert off that also.
He's like, eat smash, call me. Ooh.
Oh, we scrapping, we trading.
Ooh, I like these double nades.
Looking like we got
sir.
Pokemon cards on the playground. We trading.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Got him in the corner. Beautiful. Beautifully done.
Really good call out from Colorado. Colorado's like, we're not playing this game on this platform. This is going to cover everything. Okay. Good. Good wait. Good just jab in and kind of dash back, realizing the nade's there and he doesn't want to pop that nade.
Yep. And so Colorado's caught up very quickly.
Man, he, I don't know how AK stuck that. Oh, no!
He throwing out up airs like Oprah Winfrey. You get an up air. You get an up air.
Man, and Town saving Colorado just a little bit. Really good recovery from AK. Okay, he is going to land, so neutral back again, but they're at the percents where one hit is taking them in. Oh, no.
AK, come on. What? Oh, beautiful tech.
Good tech.
And stalling out to get around.
This is not where you want to see it.
No! No!
Not the SD.
Yo, somebody check AK's controller. I think he might be on Bluetooth. He lost the signal.
Yeah, he was getting a little too antsy. I want to say Monday I saw a similar interaction with the down air and trying to air dodge up, and he just ever so slightly missed. Right. So he definitely needs to be a little bit more aware of that. You can kind of see him, feeling a little defeated. But this is AK. He's Mr. Mentality. He's got this.
Right. And it's not like he shook. AK takes mental notes of this, and he's ready to get back into it. We're going to see a game 3 of the game 5 set, or of the 5-game set.
Right, and like you just said, I mean, there's 5 games that could be played here, right? They're only on game 3. They're guaranteed at least one more game after this, so he's still got some room to work with.
Yeah, plenty of room, and that's why a lot of the Smash community is very big advocates of making as much of the tournament best of 5 as logistically possible, because you do get that multiple trials, right? You don't have to face elimination that way, and so there's a long time for you to sort of adapt and sort of download your opponent.
Yeah, exactly, and I know in Springfield, shout outs to Seven, his whole tournament, they're like weeklies on Monday, are all best of 5s, the entire tournament.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like a nightmare timing-wise.
I don't know how early they start, but they end on a pretty good time. Like local host is usually just ending when grand finals of his tournament is going.
That makes sense. And then Nikita's gonna find it. They were sort of scrapping back and forth. Colorado's turn, AK's turn, Colorado's turn, you know. And so AK's gonna find the first stock just like game 2. And so now it's Colorado's turn to respond and sort of keep this game from getting outside of harm's reach. And here we are, 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, Colorado pretty much just been the story today is you might have gotten my stock, but I'm not too far behind.
Yeah, we were seeing that a ton with Salty Dog in 2 of the games, or in the 2 games that he won, he had lost the first stock.
Yeah, for sure. And like when it comes to this, if you just watch any Colorado sets, very rarely are you going to get a like 2 or 3 stock lead on him. You know, most games are not going to end that way. Usually it's going to be pretty close. You know, maybe he's only got, you know, a little bit of percent on you on his last stock, but like he's a fighter for sure. He knows what you want when you're in those high pressure situations.
Yeah, and speaking of fighting, he has been fighting this stock. He got this stock after AK took his, and now he's pushed past him in percents, and he's doing a wonderful job. AK starting to move and groove, finding a nade and a big up tilt to keep this game in his lead.
Yeah, I love seeing stuff like that where he kind of puts the nade down, making you think like, okay, he's going to pick it up, and he's like, oh, I am going to pick it up, but I'm just going to use my kill move to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and gonna take it. Only 34% on Colorado, so a pretty good time to answer back and make sure this game stays, you know, close. But using the splat gun to get away from the grenades, which is something Colorado didn't start doing. He didn't like immediately do it, but as time goes on, we've seen him use it more and more to great success.
Yeah, I was gonna say once that neutral B got buffed, I've noticed he's really started using it a whole bunch. It actually goes further now, from my understanding, so it is able to kind of interact with things that maybe he didn't really feel like it was even worth going for before.
Right. So now we got AK off stage. He's at kill percent. This game's getting dangerous, looking like Colorado. And he's just going to rinse and repeat him off stage. AK going super high to try and get him some space and set some stuff up again.
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely against Colorado, recovering high is preferable. When you're on the side like this, dangerous. He very rarely messes up, but he did get hit by C4, I'm pretty sure. So he's in dangerous percent too. Up tilt will definitely destroy him at this point.
Yep, and so at this percent, Snake doesn't really have any grab confirms to get a kill, but you have to be careful, because the more you let Snake interact with you, the more chip damage you're going to take, and then you're going to start getting yourself in that percent range and down throw kill.
I gotta say, I've never seen down throw kill.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I thought maybe he would just do forward throw to get some ink and damage, because back throw, as far as I remember, was his only kill throw, but apparently if you're at 200%.
Yeah, apparently if you're ending the game at 225%, the down throw is preferable.
Yeah.
Jot that one down in the notes, boys.
Yeah, take note of that. If you're at 200%, watch out.
Yeah. All right, so we're getting into a game 4. Now AK's winner's life is up for contention, and so Colorado is just trying to take this and set himself pretty in the grand finals, give him as much wiggle room as possible to win this tournament.
Yeah, and if you're AK, you definitely have to be thinking like, I don't really want to have to win 6 games against a bad matchup and against a really good player like Colorado. Like it feels like an uphill battle. Anytime you see one of our top players make it to Grand's winner's side, it is really hard. Doesn't matter who you are. It's going to be really hard to win back-to-back sets.
Right, and AK has been just absolutely moving this game. He's found a ton of damage and a C4 kill, and even though he's playing, you know, from the corner, sort of what we were seeing Salty Dog do in previous sets, he's been controlling the pace.
Yeah, and I like a lot of... Yep. Yes. Oh, really
the
good
tech!
Really good tech. Actually,
read.
That was weird, but he did end up getting out of that somehow. That was actually a really good idea, just teching, holding down and teching.
Yeah, and then reading a spot dodge that ended up netting him the stock with just an F smash. It was crazy.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see what this Yep, really good option.
Yep, the downer is going to keep him inside of the up smash, and then Nikita's going to connect right with the dome of Inkling. And we're going to be on last stock for this game 4 for Colorado.
Yeah, and I mean, Colorado's no stranger to this. I feel like he might get something nasty. Just the nature of Colorado being like, all right, you might have gotten my first 2 stocks really fast, but don't worry, I'm coming for you still.
All right, and AK just playing around these nades, taking a little bit of ink damage, but he's content to sit back. He has an entire stock lead, no matter what happens.
Yeah, I mean, as AK, I think he's just wanting to get the stock. I don't even think he cares about extra credit at this point.
Big downer. Oh, almost timed it. I don't know what Colorado was looking for right there.
I think he was anticipating an air dodge or something.
Right, and then just let it a little late off the mark. Seeing a down air, AK at a dangerous percent. The C4 is on AK's noggin right now.
I didn't even realize that.
That C4, he's got a new hat. He's got to be careful, though. Oh, it ended up switching. It's on Colorado right now. Oh, okay. Doesn't mash out. And he blows up on the timer. I knew that was coming. Come on.
No.
Yeah, it ended up transferring, and I was curious. I expected AK to come down and immediately detonate it because I wasn't sure if Colorado was quite aware. He might have been, but he definitely was not aware for the timer to expire at that moment.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure how long C4 had been out there, but that was really smart from AK. Kind of just blew himself up too, kind of just waiting and being like, hey, come closer.
Right, yep. And we're going to see it into a game 5. They're going back to small battlefield, which is interesting because I feel like AK controlled a lot of what was going on small battlefield. So it's interesting that Colorado ended up coming back to this.
Yeah, I was also kind of thinking that too last game because AK got some early kills, early percent, and it really didn't seem to favor Colorado at all. But I know Colorado does really like smaller stages. He can kind of control more. That's what I think he was expecting last time. I think he was just like air dodge.
My man bringing out the paintbrush like that, Picasso. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, and as AK, you definitely don't want to get an early stock like that on game 5. But sometimes, okay.
This is Scooby-Doo.
Oh, this is definitely Scooby-Doo.
This is insane. And now the game is even with 2 big kills from each of them apart. This is what you want to see in a game 5.
Yeah, for sure. And is AK going to be able to recover from this?
Oh my gosh, Colorado. Ooh, going out, smelt blood in the water. And just dashed under the C4 because the Inkling dash goes so low. So, GG's.
Oh, yeah.
Just shake my hand.
Dude, there's some good... Like, AK's getting taking a little too much damage from these nades, and Colorado's making him pay for it.
Yeah, and AK just neutral jumped in the corner. He wasn't even trying to take space, and Colorado just controlling all the airspace with that forward air in the corner.
And I really like that jump from ledge B reverse nade to kind of, be like, all right, well, if you're going to hit, you're getting hit by nade. Ooh, ladders.
All right, so we got a lot of damage. There's a C4. Oh, it fell off. It's on the stage now.
Oh, no.
Not what you want to see. Oh, he ends up getting it anyways.
Okay, good damage. Explosion ladder.
Hey, this is sort of what AK does. He's a runaway train right now, and Colorado's got to try and slow down this pace because AK is moving, and the game is virtually even again.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is exactly the kind of thing you expect from these 2 players. Both players respecting each other, both players throwing out all the stops. Game 5, last stock.
Right. And so AK just sort of dancing around him with his nades, not trying to keep Inkling out of his zone, which I think is very good.
Really good awareness from Colorado, realizing he got down throw. He got down throw on the side of the platform, and you can just act right away. So he just nared him away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very good awareness, and that's him. Is this a kill? Oh, the mash out!
Mash. Okay.
He's been reading my document. Come on, guys. Really?
Okay.
Gets hit by the nade. This is dangerous territory. AK is in dangerous territory right now. He's gonna need to make some moves happen.
Yeah,
Shout out to catch him. He's gonna need to make big moves.
Oh no! I know he wanted to air dodge. He just didn't get it fast enough. But good stuff to Colorado. Playing just really strong today. Like, honestly, very few slip ups from Colorado. AK, definitely some stuff that he could clean up here and there, but he's AK. You know, he's always a really strong player, and he'll always make up for his mistakes if he does make any. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him in Grands.
Yep. And so we go down to loser semis, and we're going to see the aggression of Dristin go up against the zoning of Duck Hunt Dog and Salty Dog himself. And so this is going to be an interesting matchup. I'm curious as to the matchup we will see.
I'm actually really curious too, because I wouldn't know how Enderman would do against Duck Hunt. Not really a matchup you see too much, but I mean, Bayo, I would think, does pretty well against Duck Hunt. You know, you have the option to kind of witch time whenever you want due to the can or the disc.
Yep.
Ooh, Greninja, okay.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I wasn't too sure, but Greninja playing grounded and dash attack being like one of the main options that Dristin's gonna want to go for is gonna help just beat out Can a lot. And having these big conversions is gonna help him get in there a lot. But the issue is with Bayonetta, especially because you're so close to the character and most of their combos, Duck Hunt can get a can out some of the time because it's frame 1.
Right, exactly. And like, honestly though, being Greninja, I could just imagine can not being like the biggest factor. But like you said, he can kind of just get it in there during Greninja's combos, because not all of Greninja's combos are true. It's mostly just you don't really have an option to get out of it. But at frame 1, like, you could get out anything with frame 1 for the most part, unless it's true, of course.
Yep. And so we're seeing Dristin struggle just a little bit to get into Salty Dog's zone, but the percent hasn't gotten too out of hand at all, so it's not too big of a problem yet.
Yeah, definitely not yet, and I think this is one dash attack or down tilt into fairway or back air.
All right. Oh, wonderful counter, but the thing is the can blows up first and send Duck Hunt Dog away. Good to know, though. Crazy grab, crazy second grab, and a crazier can. Oh, that was an insane dash attack with a down smash looming over his head, and an up air is gonna take the stock for Salty Dog first.
Yeah, just getting called out a little bit there for jumping a little too high, but I mean, this is Dristin. Like, yeah, he's gonna go out there. He's not gonna let you mess around out there.
And that's the thing. Dristin's offstage play is insane, right? Dristin's one of those people that you see clips from him all the time of these crazy edge guards. Duck Hunt has no way to defend himself if the can is somewhere else. So Salty Dog has to be extremely careful of when he gets hit off the stage and what resources he has at his disposal.
Yeah, for sure. And like, even if he does manage to get that can out, I mean, usually you're still trading with the fair, which I think the can will definitely stop the knockback a little bit. But Dristin, very well. I love the patience there. You know, he goes for the dash attack, but it's like, I'll just wait to see what you're doing. You keep air dodging a lot. I'll just punish your air dodge.
Yep. All right, both of them swinging at each other after getting hit by the can. Nobody finds their mark, but a frisbee into the forward airs. And good conversion for some good, good damage, but they're finding themselves back. What is happening?
Good down air, back air. Just barely getting that back air in there. All right. Ooh, he was holding out. Okay.
Oh, and the can right in Dristin's face is going to take it.
And you hate to see it because Dristin was playing so patient. He walked, he did F tilt, but just still the can kind of got stuck in there.
All right, and Salty Dog widening this margin. Dristin needs to find a kill and quick.
Yeah, you can kind of see he's panicking a little bit to get these stocks, which I really can't blame him because the further this goes, like right there, you know, Salty Dog's just going for some cheese at that point. He's like, yeah, just hold in a little bit. I'll get it. But good confirm from Dristin.
Yep, and Salty Dog holding straight in, so when the down tilt came, set him up nice and pretty right above Dristin for a good conversion, but 107% is kind of a big deficit. Gonna keep him in the corner. Water Shuriken gonna mess with the can, and he didn't have a gunman, so he just sort of put himself in lag. Finds a nair to get him the stage control that he wanted, but ends up not finding his grab. Grab for the gunman, holding him nice and still. This game is looking mighty fine in the way of Salty Dog. Can send it in a weird direction. Dristan's on ledge. What will the trap be? Back air puts him back off again. Frisbee on the ground. Downer doesn't hit. Oh, and he dash attacks, but a can comes out. That is not quite what you want to see. And now Dristan's got some thinking to do. Does he stick with the Greninja or does he switch it up? It was last stock, but it was like 61% on Salty Dog, and so he still had a little bit more of Smash Bros. To play before he was looking to take that stock. All right, going to be getting into a game 2. Same character, different stage. We're going to have a lot more stage for Dristan to fight on, and, you know, quite a bit more stage to where Salty Dog's projectiles won't take up so much of the space. Dristan will have a lot more space to move around and sort of operate around all these tools that Duck Hunt has. Starting off and playing aggressive, as we always know. Not quite there on the tech chase on the platform, but keeps it going, keeps Salty Dog in a bad spot. Alright, got him on the ledge. It's Salty Dog's turn, but Dristan finds himself down and using the can to combo himself. Oh, and the fair takes it! Not fair to can to fair to fair. Call this the carnival with all these fairs. Oh my gosh. Finds a Nair and a big conversion. Dristan is moving this game. He's really found his stride, looking like he's playing like Dristan this game. Alright. Goes for the pivot grab, doesn't quite get it, but catches Salty Dog pressing a button. Counter doesn't hit the mark. Finding himself back on stage and ready for a ledge trap. Good option going to the platform, not even interacting with the can. Oh, and he's dancing around this can. When the can goes left, Dristan goes right and vice versa. It's very good. He's positioning himself much better this game. Salty Dog going for a back air to try and seal it. Doesn't quite get it. And this is just Dristan's stage control again. Salty Dog finding a big hit. Oh, and the down smash is going to end up taking it. 115% on Salty Dog, though. This is dangerous. This is looking like it's going to be a big stock lead for Dristan if he can find this fast.
So I did step away for a little bit. How did game 1 end up going? Like just
ended up
overall?
Salty Dog's favor. Last stock, but Dristan dash attacked and got hit by a can at kill percent and ended up dying. But Dristan has been playing insane this game.
Yeah, and it is definitely looking like Dristan's feeling much more comfortable. And Dristan really not a stranger to camping when needed. He's very comfortable in that position. And Salty Dog, he really hasn't been camped on enough, I feel like. So we'll see how he deals with this.
Yeah, Dristan's positioning in this game has been insane. And up throw actually going to kill, even though it's Town and City, still going to find the kill. And this is going to be a decent stock lead for Dristan as long as he can keep it going.
I'm honestly a little surprised that killed, because I know up throw is for sure a kill throw, but on Town at 170? A little shocked.
Yeah. Alright, we got pressure. Not finding the grab, but a backer is going to send him off, and hopefully Salty Dog can try and seal this if he wants to keep it there.
Yeah, and Salty Dog being aware that Greninja doesn't really... Ooh, gosh, sneaking that back air in there. Oh, I like the little look Tristan did to Salty Dog. He's like, yeah, you know what you did. You know what I did too.
That's the thing. Dristan has this mannerism about him. When he hits something funny or he hits something smart or good, you can see him look at you out of the corner of his eye. And it's like, stop! I'm so vulnerable. You just read me, okay? Leave me alone.
Look,
let me
bro,
sulk on my own.
You broke my heart, but now you want me to know that you did it? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
We both were there.
Yeah, Dristan does that all the time. But we're gonna get into a game 3, and so Salty Dog was shaking his head, sort of. He didn't like that. He didn't like how that game went, but this is a best of 5 set, and so we still have quite a bit more Smash Bros. To play.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, Dristan has to be one of my favorite players to watch because, like, he's kind of like aggressive Colorado, right? So, like, he knows Greninja's optimal stuff. He is not afraid to go for the cheese, and he applies the pressure when needed. He's good at camping when needed. just really, really good all-around player. I love seeing him play.
Yeah, and he's good at reading options too, catching Salty Dog's landing option for an F smash and ends up netting him the kill already. A big stock lead and a good way to start game 3 if you're Driston.
Oh yeah, and like right now, it's all Driston. Honestly, like even though Driston has taken 76%, I feel like it's all because of the position Driston's putting himself in. He's netting so much damage. The advantage state has been basically this entire time. Like he's so crazy right now. It's insane.
Yeah, he's positioning himself, and this was going into the Town and City game, coming back. Awkward. But
really
this
sure.
he's just been positioning himself so much better game 2 and game 3 than he was game 1. So it's really hard for Salty Dog to start getting this stuff going because he is just playing around it. I'm sure he feels smothered. He's on a timer almost with the way Driston's playing.
Ooh, really good DI from Salty Dog. I feel like most people are definitely expecting the fair there, but Salty Dog realizing, all right, he's going for the up air. Ooh, almost a shield break.
Yeah, that was getting really close, and Driston's going to
so.
keep putting on the pressure immediately. Dashes under the Frisbee, gets him off stage, and then finds a big fair. This is almost an entire stock apart.
Yeah, I really like that stall with the water shuriken into the double jump fair that he just pulled off there. Kind of being like, all right, well, if they recover low, I'm just going to kill him. If they recover high, I'm going to kill him.
Alright. Back air's knocking him off.
This pressure is insane. He just misses something and he just runs up and shields like press a button.
Yeah, and if you watch, when Driston plays around can, he very much waits for Salty Dog to decide where the can's going and then goes the opposite way. I was saying last game, when the can goes left, Driston goes right and vice versa. Like, he's playing around this extremely well.
I really like that kind of almost a chic-ass 50-50 where he did up throw, but he did up air, and when he air dodged, he got a little bit of a back air out of it. So that's really good awareness.
Yeah, he's definitely making Salty Dog pick options and then trying to cover both of them, which is very good. And Greninja can allow himself to do quite often just because of the speed that he plays at.
Oh no, the gunman!
Yeah, and Driston was running forward, so he was probably DIing straight in, but who cares?
Sheesh. Yeah, Salty Dog definitely upset about that. Like, okay, all right.
God, I love Salty Dog. This man, you know what he's thinking at all times. You never look at Salty Dog and you're like, man, he's got a good poker. Like, Salty Dog is probably awful at playing poker, okay? No offense, Salty Dog. But I know exactly what you're thinking at all times, buddy. You wear your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah, I feel like Salty Dog's one of the people that's like, yo, I got a royal flush, you guys are done for. And you're just like, word?
Yeah. Yep, and so he's going to try and start off, but the thing is, he's got to find a way to deal with all this aggression.
Yeah, and I mean, he is looking a little bit better in this game, but just looking at the characters, it does seem very hard for Duck Hunt to really get around and maneuver because he likes to run away, and Greninja's a character that succeeds greatly when he's putting you against the wall, and he's constantly at the wall.
Yeah, exactly, and yeah, because Salty Dog's trying to run away. He wants to be on the opposite side of the stage, but with Greninja, he's going to outrun you. He's going to find you, he's going to hunt you down. And he's going to kill you. Liam Neeson style, okay? You know what it is.
Yeah, and right there at that edge guard was insane. Like, these edge guards by Driston I'm seeing kind of some stuff that I haven't really seen him do before. Maybe he's just feeling really confident in this matchup. Maybe he's played it enough where he knows, but Driston kind of playing out of his mind right now. And I haven't even seen him play Greninja today. This is the first time. Jeez!
Yeah, dude, he's just finding opportunity after opportunity, and it is insanity.
Yeah, and Salty Dog taking that stock is really big for his mental right now because when you're playing from a 3-stock deficit, it's bad. You know, people always say you got to take the stock, you got to stop the momentum, and he did, and he's bringing it back a little bit. I mean, Salty Dog's not out of it for sure.
Yeah, no, but Salty Dog does need to clean it up. You can tell Salty Dog's getting a little impatient almost, and Salty Dog needs to be more stubborn in his game plan almost. He needs to find a way to adapt his game plan to this sort of speed, but he needs to keep it up because it's what he's good at, it's what he knows. He just needs to mold it a little bit because right now it is all Driston's game plan and nobody else's.
Yeah, for sure. And right now, I would say this is a great even match if it wasn't for the fact that Tristan still has another stock. They're playing. Yeah, that's just gonna be it. Really good showing though from Salty Dog. Like overall, honestly, Tristan just kind of outplayed him that set. Tristan.
I love Salty Dog. Look at Tristan. He's just like, he's giving some tips, but for a second there, he was just kind of sitting there, like looking at Salty Dog. He was like,
Yeah, he's just kind of like, yeah, Greninja's just kind of messed up. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all right, you know. Salty Dog does complain. He ain't called Salty Dog because he's calm in competition. You know, I'm gonna let you know right now. But Salty Dog's never been one to shy away from it, so he'll come back. We'll see if he can do better next time. He's not happy with how that went because game 1 was very good for him. Game 2 slipping away a little bit, but games 3 and 4 were heavily in Dristan's favor. Like that was the Dristan show right there.
Oh yeah, for sure, without a doubt. And honestly, I don't like watching these sets, but this is the STL Classic. You know, this was the STL Classic for several months. It was just AK Tristan Grand Finals at Moonbase.
Yep.
Constantly. So, really curious who Tristan's going to go. I feel like we don't see the Greninja. As far as I'm aware, that's just not a good matchup for him. He does have Bayonetta, of course. Enderman, maybe he'll go that. It really can't really tell. I will say, though, I wouldn't be surprised to see Greninja just because of how hot his Greninja's playing right now.
Yeah, and that is the thing. For a long time there, AK and Tristan were sort of talking about how Greninja Snake was hard for Greninja, right? And so, you know, like you said, he's got many other options, but he was just trying to go through it for a while there. There was a period when we were coming back from online, when we were coming offline, that he was just, you know, trying to sort of beat through that barrier that is Greninja Snake. And it looks like, you know, he was feeling himself those games 3 and 4, so he's carrying that into this loser's final set.
Yeah, and I want to see how he plays around nades, because the biggest thing with Greninja is he does want to be hitting your shield a lot. He does want to be crossing it up, but that's also going to pop these nades, and that's like the biggest weakness in this matchup is just really finding your way around the nades. And as you can see now, like, they're pretty even at the moment, but the nade trades are almost always in Snake's favor, even if you both are taking the damage.
Yeah, and that's the difference, because, like, take a character like DK, for example, right? A lot of the time, DK wants a grab, so you can get around the nade. But one of Greninja's main things he wants is a dash attack, and that will, it's right on the ground, it's a low sweep, and it will always hit the nade. And so, just like that, AK is going to find a first stock against Tristan, and it's looking troublesome. He's at 99%, but it's quite a little bit of a ways to go, because you're not going to be killing AK or Snake that early.
Right, and like, I mean, you're seeing here where if Snake's even if he's in disadvantage, 90% of the time he's still going to be hitting that nade. So like, you're never really ahead, but a really good Shadow Stick. Like, holy crap, that was great.
Yeah, that was a small, minute gap, and AK just hit it like a truck. That was, or Tristan just hit it like a truck, and that was very, very smart.
Ooh, okay, really good fair in there.
Oh, and he waits for the air dodge. This is the Tristan we know.
Yeah, and that combo string just kind of stopped due to that nade, and that's a really big issue for Greninja, because Greninja is one of the best juggle characters. So many tools to juggle you, so many mix-ups, and then right out of the gate, like, the combo string stopped, and he lost the stock basically for it, like almost right after.
Just gotta be careful. That C4's over his head. Oh, scare me. And he's playing around something Tristan's been implementing for a while now, and he's been getting better and better at it, is picking up the grenade. Snakes have been talking about that forever. They're like, just catch the grenade and throw it back. And Tristan's really been trying to implement that, but the C4 on his head's not looking good.
Low key, I think the biggest thing for anybody that's having issues with against Snake, learn to get comfortable around nades. You don't necessarily have to pick them up, but you gotta be aware of where they're at, what they're capable of doing, and what the Snake player wants. Once you get a little comfortable around it, Snake really just kind of becomes another character, in my opinion. Like, it really helps drastically.
Yeah, and Snake is just so good at giving you so many things to keep track of. You know, sort of like a street magician. He's like, hey, look over here, and he's doing something else over on the other side, you know? And so you really do have to pay attention. It is imperative to your success.
Oh my god, this play right here is real. Yes, okay, really good stuff from Tristan. Really good. That whole situation off stage, AK was trapped. Tristan missed like 2 fairs, but he still had some tricks up his sleeve. It was exactly what you said. Like, look over here. Oh wait, there's the side view. Yeah,
exactly. And I was surprised for a second. I thought Tristan might have dropped it when he didn't hit AK C4 and himself back up, because he was right next to AK, but he didn't do anything, and I was concerned that he might have let it slip away, but he was ready to pick it right back up again, and it was beautifully done. Game 1 in the favor of Tristan. He's playing high.
Yeah, Tristan definitely playing the best I've seen him play in quite a minute, actually. Like, I know for a while, you know, Tristan was kind of having some bad tournaments. You know, sometimes you do really, really well, but I think he lost a little bit of his confidence. But today, I don't know what happened. He maybe he had a little pep talk with himself, but he's playing really good. Like, best I've seen him play in quite some time.
Yeah, and so he lost 2-0 to Colorado in the winners quarters, but he's been doing very good, and he had to play some good players like Globo and Geef Kid, you know, to get him to this point. And he is just playing like freaking nobody's business. Like you said, it did seem like he was maybe a little discouraged, like he was, you know, having some issues with tournaments up to his standards especially. And it just seems like he's really hitting his stride tonight. And I'm hoping that this carries.
Yeah, me too, because Tristan's one of those players that I always feel he's never playing the character. He's always playing the opponent, and he knows what you want, and he's good at mixing up his aggressive options. He very rarely is even playing defensive. I think that's the impressive thing, especially in this game. He's so good at just putting himself where he needs to be.
Yeah, and it does take a different level of player to execute that, right? Because it's easier to play away, you know, and sort of just whiff punish, but Tristan's bringing the fight to you every time, and he's gonna make sure that you know it.
Yeah, and even like right now, like, I mean, we're not even 2 minutes yet, and they're still going at it. I mean, they've taken a stock each. They've been pretty much just going at it this whole time. Really not much nade damage affecting Tristan. Really good drag down there, didn't even hit the nade.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there's been quite a few times where he's been getting his combos and he hasn't hit the nade, and it's been doing very good. And it's a precision thing, but it's also just a comfortability thing when fighting Snake. And like we were saying with the Salty Dog set going into here, this Greninja's been looking mad comfortable.
Yeah, and like playing, almost got around that Nikita. I really like the attempt. Yeah.
Oh, and he still catches him on the platform. Good awareness and control from AK.
Ooh, really good throw up. Okay.
The nade up? That was...
Okay.
I wasn't even thinking of that. I got hit there too, Tristan. No worries.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think in that scenario, AK was just like, well, he's going to stand there. I'm just going to throw it at him.
Ooh, beautiful shadow sneak. Yeah, exactly. But 100% almost deficit for Tristan. He's going to have to be careful because, again, playing Snake, he's going to start chipping you away.
Yeah, he just kind of snuck in that forward air there. So far, he hasn't taken any nade trades or anything like that, but he's slowly bringing this percent up. I mean, yeah, there we go. Okay, no nade pulls yet. There we go. We finally have the nade pull.
Oh, and he ends up getting hit by it anyways.
Ooh. All right, good recovery from Tristan. Good ledge pressure from AK, even though he was nowhere near the ledge. We got the nade. Good throwing it down. Oh, AK kind of trying to sneak it in there. I think that, yeah.
Ooh, and a good down.
Barely. Just barely.
Yo, AK, wake up, bro. Rubbing his eyes. He's falling asleep. Come on.
AK's like, dang, I'm tired, bro. We got to wrap this up.
Yep. And so going to Town and City, a stage Tristan likes a lot. We saw him use it to good success against Salty Dog. And now we're bringing it back. AK making sure the music's right, the mood is right, we're gonna get right into this game 3. Or is this game 4? Am I tripping? Yeah, game 3.
Yeah, game 3.
Yep. So we're gonna get right into this game 3. And so again, Dristan started off that game 2 really, really good, but it felt like AK made some key adaptations to really halt Tristan's pace and sort of slow him down and get him back to where AK wanted him.
Yeah, in Town, I feel like one of Greninja's best stages has to be Town and City. I mean, the side blast zones, the fact that the platform layout can kind of really mess player.
Whoa, come on! Sakurai, I know you're done patching this game, but can we talk about it? Come on. Just a little bit.
So, sometimes your up tilt is just gonna hit the feet.
Oh. And it was like, it had been out for a little bit too. Oh. You know, Tristan's not happy about that one.
That was a really good confirm there, AK did. He was kind of, he held nade and he flipped. Oh no! Alright, AK kind of being like, alright, I know y'all talking about Tristan, but what about me?
Right, you, what am I watching, bro?
Okay. Tristan's stopping the momentum just a little bit. He's like, alright. So that C4's been down there for a minute. So it's gonna take a quick 40. What is AK gonna go for here?
Has him off stage.
Alright.
This
Yep.
is where Tristan needs. Catches
Really
it.
good
He
bait.
doesn't quite die off the side.
I really like that bait by Tristan. Kind of doing that like fade back fair, like, okay, well if you do hit, like go to stage instantly, you're gonna get hit, but if not, I'm gonna hit you with F smash.
Yep.
Ooh, really
Getting
good
some
bait,
naked.
bro.
The weak up air, though, off that one. He's got Tristan at 99%, which is, again, where Snake wants you, because even if you kill Snake this stock, he's still got quite a bit to go.
Yeah, and Greninja's not really a character that's gonna kill you at like an early percent unless he gets like a super good read off stage.
Right. So he's got AK at 141%. Oh, the crouch! Oh. Okay, good spacing on the forward air. Even with the parry, it still took Tristan a second.
Ooh, almost hitting with the water shuriken. Oh, he's gonna get the jab.
Yeah, stands up into the jab. Oh my gosh, and so much going on. AK's just putting on the freaking pressure. And that's going to be game 3 in favor of AK. Now it's 2-1 for AK, 2-1 for AK. And so Tristan's going to have to start making some adjustments here because that game looked very, very convincing.
Yeah, and especially on Town, like you really hate to see Tristan go out like that, but no. Yeah, Tristan's messing around. Tristan's messing around. For all you that don't know, Tristan's Ganon is real and it is dangerous.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so we are going to go to Town, and honestly, I think this is a good idea. Just switching to Bayo, get a little different pace going here, and it does seem to be doing pretty well for him right now.
Oh my gosh, the air dodge read, the confirms. And yeah, Tristan likes the stage a lot, especially not only are the side blast zones closer to the stage just by nature of how long the stage is.
Okay.
But also he's just got so much more room to escape, the snake pressure.
Right, and I do think that, I do feel that Greninja and Bayo have very similar game plans, but Bayo does have that added benefit of being able to use witch time on those nades if needed. I feel like the edge guards are a lot harder to deal with when you got Bayo there, because they can kind of just back air you, or if you do have to air dodge, you definitely don't get hit by uppy. But Tristan is just running a clinic on AK right now.
Yeah, these are some insane conversions. This is not, some of this is typical Bayonetta stuff, but he has been catching AK slipping quite a few times, and AK's really got to tighten up.
Yeah, for sure. And like Wolf Pro's been basically just saying what we've been saying, like Tristan is not afraid to press buttons on you, and he will make you feel like you have no other option but to shield. And then once you shield, he's grabbing you. Like, he knows exactly what you want to do in defense.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like that first stock, we saw him side B, and normally there's a move that comes after that, but he waited because he knew that AK was getting antsy. He knew AK wanted to get out of there, and ended up reading his air dodge.
Ooh. Oh. Charging
Ends
a
up
little
catching-
bit too much.
And that C4 is on AK or on Dristan, but AK is gonna let it loose during the legend invincibility.
Justin definitely wanting to get either up tilt back air, or it looks like he's just trying to get a raw. Ooh, down it. Okay. He's living. He's living. And this is Snake, you know. I mean, AK is at 140. But, yeah, like, Snake getting to come back here, I would not be surprised. But I like what Tristan's doing right now. You know, let me just chip you out. Let me make it so I can kind of kill you with anything.
Yep. And so he's at a dangerous percent. But again, it's AK, and you could get a lot of percent on Bayonetta pretty quick, and then have her kill percent be pretty early just by nature of how light she is.
Yeah, like right now, it could just end. You know, Nikita is very powerful tool. These nades, I mean, he's racking up this percent. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, he found a back air because he witch twisted into a nade. What is going on, AK?
Okay.
Putting the up smashes out. He
no.
tried to get the witch out in time, but didn't get it. Oh my gosh. Dristan played insane the first stock. He played pretty good the second stock. And AK tightened up very hard that third stock. And that's just... they're both extremely experienced players, but AK having a game plan for when it comes down to that tense moment is just a testament to his experience as a player, which is extremely good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, those situations are really tough because as the player ahead, it's always your game to lose, almost always, because you know you're fighting your opponent that is very capable of beating you, and when you know that you have to clutch out the stock. You know, you saw him like kind of spamming up to it a little bit, trying to get up smash, and then once he saw that, oh crap, AK's got a little bit of percent on me, he realized the momentum was shifting just a little bit, and AK just took it and ran with it, which, that's AK, right? AK's never out of it, ever. But I feel like he fights from behind so well.
Yeah, and so we're gonna find AK up against Colorado in the grand finals, and again, like you said earlier, this PR season since Saturday has started. AK hasn't won a tournament yet. He wants to win this. And Colorado is in no position to let this slip away right now.
Yeah, and you know, for all the people that are just tuning in, if AK wins this, we will have 5 straight PR tournaments with a new winner. AK still has not won one, but if Colorado wins this, he's undeniably the number one for this season right now. So, really big. I know Colorado wants this. You know, Colorado's been fighting for this for a really long time. Definitely wouldn't be surprised. Totally deserves it. So I'm really excited for the set. I want to see what kind of adaptation AK is going to be able to do, and see if Colorado can just keep this momentum. I mean, he's playing hot.
Yep. And so Colorado already at 123% to AK's 91, and so we're already off to a quick start. Colorado's got all the stage control. He's going high. Ends up letting AK back down. Oh, whiffs a big F smash. That could have been a bigger punish, but I think AK was already sort of dead set on that grab.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. I was anticipating an up tilt.
Yeah, likewise.
Ooh, a little too aggressive with that fair. Fair's a good move, but it's slow.
Yep. And so AK's in the corner against Colorado, not where you want to be. A grab in the back though resets the position. Oh my gosh, and the nade and Nikita's just bouncing him around like a ping pong ball.
Yo, Snake players, take note. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that was a really common thing that like lower level Snakes do, is just throw a whole bunch of grenades when they're off stage. But AK threw one and shot at Nikita with a plan.
Yeah, that was really smart. Really good nade throws here. Kind of trying to cover himself, which he's doing a good job. I mean, he's sitting at 200%. Oh, okay, he will get hit by the nade. But, I mean, they've been basically going at it. AK taking a little bit too much punishment from his own nades. But as we say, he's just building rage, baby.
yeah, he's rage boosting. He's rage resetting. It's like when a DK SDs to get the ding dong window, right?
Of
All right.
course.
And so, again, really even game, all things considered. AK is going to go high. Let's see if Colorado can punish it. Who ends up parrying the first jab, but Colorado is going to get the full jab combo.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like, yeah, okay, really, really good. Sometimes not teching is the answer against that roller setup.
Yeah, especially if you're not in a position to where you feel like you can time it right. Just taking the hit versus getting grounded and losing your stock is a much better option.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like, right now even, it's still so close. Like, these players just know each other so well, and the fact that they're both able to consistently take games and sets off each other and neutral interactions, it's really crazy.
AK with a good parry, but Colorado ended up crossing him up and ends up getting a stock for it too because AK whiffed a grab. And so we're back to pretty even ground, but AK's sort of putting on the percent here. Colorado's got to be careful.
Yeah, AK is definitely slowly starting to build up a lead, but just like that, Colorado is no stranger to getting that lead back himself, and now he's in the driver's seat.
Yep, and if we've seen Colorado have his opponent in the corner once, we've seen it a million times. So he's trying to keep this stage control and just tack on this percent safely until he can find his read. And oh my gosh, that down air tech chase, not going to net him a stock, but going to net him a whole lot of percent.
Nice, yeah.
That will net him a stock, though.
Yeah, and honestly, the main thing that I'm seeing AK taking a little bit too much damage for is he's doing kind of the Shogun setup, which is the nade, put it in your hand real quick, and then B reverse nade, so you have kind of two right there. Colorado's been just using neutral B to punish AK for doing that every time. So AK's been taking a clean 20% every time he does that. I think he needs to be a little bit more aware of that.
Yep. And so we're going to go back to the same stage. AK's feeling Pokemon Stadium 2. And so Colorado's going to start off with a big jab combo, a lot of ink on AK. He's going to be taking a lot of damage from this.
Oh no, he didn't get the okay.
Crazy air dodge. Mixed me up.
Oh yeah. I definitely was not expecting that air dodge, but AK being like, all right, I did have some ink on me, but ooh, he almost got it. He almost got the jab nade. Oh no, tech. Very surprised.
Yeah, that's interesting. I know in the last game, the nade and Nikita off stage from AK caught Colorado off guard, and so he didn't tech it there, but he didn't tech that one either. And so this is seeming like it's got to be a problem. You need to tech those, especially. You can't be losing stocks to that sort of stuff when you have the option to survive. It's imperative.
Yeah, and ooh, really good trade there for AK. But maybe the heat is getting a little too much for Colorado, and he's starting to slip up a little bit. But just like AK, Colorado can clean up his play. You know, he's no stranger from messing up and then coming back.
Right, yep. And so AK just sort of slipping everything around. And I agree, this play is so disgusting, it's got me choked up too.
I know, it's affecting everybody that's not even watching this. It's crazy. Watch yourselves out there, be careful.
Alright, and still, like 15% is just separating them two right now. This could go either way, this stock especially. But this stock's going to be important. We need... Whoever gets the lead here has an opportunity to take this game. The C4 is going to get him in the splat gun, or the splatter shot.
Okay. Ooh, really good nade throw. Colorado already
bouncing him around.
Yeah, he's getting kind of beat up right now, but I feel like around this percent is usually when Colorado starts taking stocks, but AK is like, nah, not yet. I don't know.
What in the F smash?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he was expecting there. Maybe he was just trying to like run off and do back air or something. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, and so getting a good combo. This percent is building up fast. 37% separating them. That is not a lot.
Yeah, and then really good job with AK being kind of patient in a cipher, realizing. Oh,
not dead yet. Curves the Nikita around.
Okay, good back air. Really good back air from AK. Right there, I feel like Colorado's starting to fall for a little bit of AK's nade trickery, just a little bit. So I want to see if Colorado kind of slows it down a little bit because I think the only thing that's making him suffer is his aggression, which we're going to FD now. So maybe he feels like the platforms are causing him more harm than good.
Yeah, and I've seen Colorado take AK to FD quite a bit. This is a common thing, at least from the sets that I've seen. And so we're gonna need to get back into this. But this could work out either way. But knowing Colorado, he's a monster on FD. You know, he's got his confirmed, and he doesn't have to worry about any platforms.
Yeah, like you were saying, he's a monster on the stage. I mean, he's just showing us right now. He's taken one nade, and he just took AK stock.
Yeah, and it's going to be intense. AK needs to answer this back, or else this game is going to slip away and slip away fast. Because Colorado's neutral wins on this stage are extremely impactful.
Wow, Nair is just such a weak move. He can't even knock him out of Cypher. That's pretty crazy.
And yeah, Miku, people were camping in bracket tonight.
Yeah, and we've had I think we've had a couple of game five scenarios. Okay, AK really not taking too much damage, to be honest. I mean, yeah, exactly. This is one AK interaction, and there you go. They're back to even. I for all the people tuning in, this is a crazy. These are two crazy players. They constantly are going to be back and forth. Anytime you think somebody has a lead, it's going to get taken away almost instantly.
Yeah, and these are two of the players that you give them an inch and they take a mile sort of thing. So, like, if one of them's slipping up, the other one is finding that gap and they're hitting it like a freight train.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, like, right now, Colorado's holding out a little bit too much on that dash attack, and he's going to really pay for it. He's out just a little too far. Okay.
AK put that Nikita in a perfect spot.
Oh, yeah. And right now, let's see how Colorado does this. Yeah. To be expected. I mean, Inkling forward air has to be the bane of Snake's existence at that point because it's just so hard. Let's see what he gets out of this. Okay, good nade. Good conversion.
All right, and AK playing some really good neutral right now. Ooh, getting a lot of percent. This is really good for AK, especially, you know, in juxtaposition with that first stock. Like this is looking dominant.
Yeah, and I've actually talked to AK about this a little bit here and there, but I actually think FD might be one of Snake's better stages because you have nowhere to go. You know, the nades are covering so much more, and you would think platform's great because you can mess with those, but like C4 matters more. Nades on the ground matter more. You know, you can't just go to the platform and kind of camp it out.
Right, and no,
techable.
Yep, no chance to tech that. The red spark says it all, and that's going to be game 2 for AK. Now, again, we're dealing with some competitors here, right? Colorado technically does have this set and the next set to deal with to sort of figure out everything and execute his game plan. But he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to he doesn't want to lose the first set, right? He needs to win this here and now in his mentality. He's got wiggle room, okay? But he doesn't want to rely on wiggle room.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, AK is one game away from resetting bracket, and one of two things are usually going to happen for the person that's on winner side. Either they're going to think, okay, I feel like I've adapted enough, I got this, or they're going to think, how did I lose such a huge lead? Why did this happen? And they have to adapt even further. So we'll see. But Colorado, not phased. I mean, he's stoned right now. He's like, all right. I saw what you did last game. I can do that too.
Yep. So a big forward air. He's trying to find, or AK is trying to find a punish here, and he's getting some good damage. So this could lead to a good stock, but Colorado's going to put him off stage, and we've seen him in this position once or twice or 1,000 times, you know.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I mean, PS2, since we're back here, I mean, as far as I know, I think the upper blast zones might be around the same size as FD, but the side blast zones, I'm pretty sure, are much smaller than FD. So the up tilt and stuff, I mean, it's going to be killing around the same percent. So up tilt really hasn't even played that big of a factor, which AK is known for sneaking those in there. But Colorado's played him so much that, you know, he's not going to get those cheeky ones.
Yeah, and it's especially hard. Oh, untechable again, just such a high percent. But with the up tilt, back air being one of Colorado's main moves that he uses in neutral, because it's disjointed, will beat out, because it's completely disjointed, will beat out, you know, the up tilt that's got a pretty big hitbox on it. And so I don't know if AK's maybe hesitant to it, or maybe he just hasn't found a place for its use quite yet, but he's almost an entire stock down. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, and AK's still playing pretty well. I don't even really know at this point what both players are thinking. I still feel like they've played each other so much that it really just comes down to the small neutral interaction. It's not even like the bigger idea, because they both know each other's flowcharts just so well.
Exactly. And so Colorado looking really sharp in this game for. I feel like he buckled down and he knew that, you know, he wants to win this in the first set.
Without a doubt, and I really liked that down air, up air that AK did. I was going to take it, right?
When he barely got it, he still caught him by the ankles, even though AK had mashed out in time.
All right, going to game 5, not really that surprised. AK kind of stole game 3, and Colorado kind of stole game 4. So we'll see how game 5 goes, because the last game 5 was really clutch. It was a really close game.
Yeah.
Oh, going back to FD, I guess AK is like, well, I mean, if you're gonna leave it open.
Yeah, and this poses the question: if this happens, like if Colorado's beaten him in 2 consecutive brackets, it begs the question as to AK's next steps, because he has been a big advocate of talking about this matchup being a little on the difficult side, and his opinion's gone back and forth about how losing it is, but it's always been that it's slightly losing, maybe even, and so this would beg the question as to AK, what is your response to this if he ends up losing here?
Yeah, it's hard to say. You know, the Colorado's been closing the gap. You know, and I wouldn't even say slightly at this point. You know, he's done a really good job. He's been traveling, which is making him so much better. I would say AK definitely has the ability to beat C8. He's shown that, but
oh yeah,
I think at this point AK might be working on a secondary, possibly. It's really hard to say, because AK does believe in himself. He does believe in Snake, and being that level of a player, when you're losing to somebody that's equal level to you, it's hard. You know, like, this is not a good matchup for Snake. So really, AK has to play pretty clean the whole time, but so does Colorado, and Colorado is showing that he's capable of playing optimal if he needs to.
Yeah, and AK is really holding on to this stock with the jaws of life right now and trying to keep it, but he needs to find some more percent so that when it comes down next stock, the game's a little bit easier on him.
Yeah, I definitely think if AK just keeps a cooler head, realizes that, honestly, I wouldn't even say that Inkling is the defining factor for when he does lose. I genuinely do think Colorado is just playing that much better in neutral, and AK just needs to play around that just a little bit. That's honestly, he just needs to mix it up.
Yeah, and so he's found himself a good deficit around 92%, and we're gonna try to keep it going. He finds a big up tilt.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. He just needs to play around it a little bit. Like, Colorado really is not. I wouldn't say Colorado's slipping that much. He's just AK's mixing it up, and Colorado has to adapt. That's the thing about Snake. He's like a mini game. He can kind of control what your opponent can do. It's just Inkling's better at getting around the mini game. That's really what it comes down to, in my opinion.
Yeah, and so he's sort of dancing around these nades right now. Colorado's sort of playing the long game, but when you're at a deficit like this, it's not exactly where you want to be playing.
For sure, and oh, go ahead.
I was just saying he's just trying to find his spots.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell right now, maybe Colorado's starting to lose steam a little bit. I mean, he did read that roll in, but noticing these last couple of games, he's getting hit by nade a lot more than he was even in their winner side set. Okay. Ooh, really good conversion from Colorado. This is anybody's game right now. Oh no, not the air dodge.
This is big, and that's, oh my gosh. And what was such a big lead for AK ends up coming down, and Colorado's going to take the tournament. The first person so far this PR season that's won 2 tournaments yet. And
Yeah.
that's 2 wins on AK also.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, definitely congrats to C8. He's really been getting better. I think him traveling so much and playing all these people. I mean, if you're following him on Twitter, he'll always post his like money matches and his scores and stuff. He wants to level up. He wants this, and AK wants it too. But it's good to have all this competition. You know, Luma wasn't there this week, and Doman wasn't there, and Wolfro wasn't there. But those are all players that they're all biting on each other's heels. They're all right there.
Yeah, exactly. And it's been quite a couple good showings from a couple different players already this season that makes this so interesting.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to kind of see where we go from here. The start of the PR season, I always feel like is pretty explosive. You know, usually you will get these scenarios where like maybe some top players won't go to this one, other ones won't go to that one. But at the end of the day, this is going to be crazy. Like I think that this PR season is the one that everybody in the STL has been waiting for, because the first PR, you never know, right? We have like people that maybe weren't playing as serious, or people that were playing during Wi-Fi that leveled up. This PR season, there's no excuses at this point, right? We've all had several months to really get our characters in line, our game plans in line. This PR season, I think is going to matter more than any other one.
Yep. And so that's all the time we have for you guys. Really appreciate you all watching, all supporting, and checking out these amazing players. Stay tuned and follow these great players if you can find them on Twitter for more STL action. I've been Notch, joined by Level 40 Raichu, and you all have a good night.
Yeah, take it easy, everyone.